Welcome to another edition of the Adam Dunn Show. I'm your host, Adam Dunn.
I'm Dave Charnick.
And I'm Katie.
And we're live, and we're live here.
Vinnie, Q-taps.
Q-taps.
We're going kind of live in Vegas. We'll see. We got Joey Vegas walking the floor.
What floor?
At MJ. He's pushing his way through the crowds.
I already saw videos of people packing up their booths.
Oh, I know. I already told him. I said, Friday's a rough one, dude. You're going to be there. It's going to be guys rolling the carpet up while you're trying to talk. But, yeah, it was a little low on the attendance, it seemed, this year. It was also smaller on the amount of booths. Everything seemed to be toned down. No official Adam Dunn Show smoking area.
Bummer.
Yeah.
After all that work we put in,
I have to.
put in already.
I'm going to speculate.
Dave must have said it 3,700 times during the show.
Well, come on. What is it? It's the official Adam Dunn Show smoking lounge at MJBizCon.
And we had it lined up.
And we had stickers ready to go. We had people
nowhere to
on
put
the
them.
ground.
There was nothing.
And, well, let's back up for a second. So, if for all of you who have listened to us over the years banter about MJBizCon, up until last year, there was really no official smoking area. And we browbeat them after having them on the show several times and me saying it 3,800 times. And they actually set up a smoking lounge. It was way in the back. It was, you had to be inside the event to walk through, to find the area. They had that AstroTurf, fake Vegas grass down. They had a food vendor. They had a DJ, Mark. They had one of your guys.
One of you.
Okay?
One of you.
We need more plumbers and electricians.
Less DJs.
Yes. Oh, yeah,
I know.
Less DJs.
If you could do both.
I know both.
Actually, I know a lot of them.
Most DJs are now plumbers.
My name's DJ Mark Perez, and if anybody needs their toilets plunged later.
That's a good one.
HVAC.
That actually is not
See,
bad.
DJ HVAC might
Hold
work.
on.
That is actually pretty good.
Oh, fuck. I don't
DJ
have internet.
HVAC.
Quick, get on it.
And
I
just
don't
have
have
hair,
internet.
just go
Check
and
it
like
out.
have long hair and blow your hair like fucking
Hold on, I
Michael
got my
Jackson, the
phone.
whole entire video,
I'm in.
entire show.
Get on Google websites.
Anyway, so it's so
There was nothing there this year.
Nothing.
Not a thing. And
announcements that you're not allowed to smoke on the premises or
But,
something
I mean,
like that. But everybody did anyway.
I met a really cool woman there last time, and we had a very nice, getting to know.
okay.
No,
Is this
we
our
had-
shirt talk?
I was going to say, is this leading into that Wook thing that's going on in Denver? The
No,
Wook
I'm not
dating?
going to say her
Whoa.
name. She is the one that gave me
jumping
the.
around.
She is the one that gave me the shirt that said "autistic and ready to fuck."
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
Ow!
I mean,
Ouch!
Oh,
how are you
bro.
not going to have a good time with somebody that buys
She
you
was
that shirt?
fantastic, but it was Arizona, Colorado, only seeing each
Oh.
other. It's not.
Long distance.
I'm not.
Never works.
No, I don't.
Wow.
What
we're
sounds
different-
bad about that?
Ah!
Whoa.
I love
Spoken
you,
like
Mark.
somebody's still going through heartbreak.
I'm
It's
fine.
okay, Mark.
We're all good.
Exactly.
And it was a great vibe. I mean, a great vibe. And
No, it was good.
I feel like I went to
and
the first two or the first three, and they were fun.
no,
It's-
we're
the
talking about
party's-
the Adam Dunn Show Smoking
Okay.
Lounge created a vibe. If you spoke to
I mean,
anybody,
anywhere we go, we
It was
create
the
a vibe.
highlight of the entire
Yes.
event. Everybody was like, dude, and there was business getting, we could see lots happening. It was like, it wasn't just people hanging out there just
I saw
smoking. It was
many businesses happening.
like lots of business.
Lots.
Business.
Mark, you weren't
It
there.
was business. You weren't even there. Exactly.
I don't know.
And the shitty thing is
That's right.
that year, so we had the bus, but we hadn't really done it up nice yet. So it was kind of like, couldn't really pull it around that side. wouldn't have been up to par because they were making it all fucking fancy, right? And then this year,
it was
I was
valet.
like, we would have been awesome because it would have been like
All
fucking
done.
Mad Max vibes. So I was like, they just let us fend for ourselves. There was just everybody out there we knew. This is the sad part: is every video that I've seen posted, even by people I don't know, I know everybody in the video. I'm like, well, that's not good. That's not a good event if I know every person that's in the shot because it means it's only vendors or permanent furniture type people who never leave who are at every event regardless, and they don't have anything. They're not buying anything. They're just there to hang out and smoke a bunch of weed. And like that
Guilty.
is, I mean, and of course I saw other videos where people, it's not like they didn't try hard. It was like definitely a whole bunch of tryhards out there, but it wasn't like didn't seem like there was much walkthrough. It wasn't enough traffic, and you need. like any successful event, you just need to not know everybody there. Because if you know everybody there, it's 100% not a successful event. You're like, fuck, everybody
So
there's free.
I want to defend MJBizCon for a second because we had their executive vice president on, 3 weeks ago. She was totally down for it. The only reason, in my opinion, that it would not happen is if right at the 11th hour, somebody said something to them from law enforcement that you're going to get fined or we're going to charge you as an accessory, something like that, for providing it.
Something,
I can only speculate
Something happened.
because I don't want to. I'm not trying to throw shade on MJ.
No,
It's a great organization.
We were actually seeing that was like the first year that you really saw the light because they just started to allow seat sales, and now that's going to turn into a whole nother drama as things progress over the next year.
I think. Let me just throw out: is it possible that the reason this is happening like this now, after such acceptance in years past, is because people are afraid because of the recent change with the bill that got passed and the end of hemp? Is that they're just going, you know what? This is not the same federal hands-off. This is different. And one has to ask themselves, if they knocked on their door, how did they get that funded? You know? I mean, if they're stopping everything, who would go out of their way to say that? Where did this enforcement dollar come from for someone to say something? Somebody was impacted.
Well, I was thinking it was.
Well, we know that alcohol was pissed off, and that's why this whole bill got pushed forward too. So like that was a direct, letter from the fucking alcohol bureau in Kentucky to dipshit McConnell with fucking like, hey, here's $900K, and we need to shut the shit down because it's competing with our bottom line.
I know you say that, and I
true.
want to
What are you
believe
talking about? It's all been printed and true.
It is.
Yeah.
But is it the only reason? And are you saying that our brethren who control the big corporations and the production companies that have licenses to sell their infused products across the country in every legal state weren't also pressuring all of the legal people to shut down anything that's not
he was the
within
one
license?
who made the original farm bill in the first place. So I mean, you couldn't really go higher up the food chain than him. So if he's siding with them, then it doesn't matter what you do with those.
We're fucked.
Lower bottom feeders, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, and he's out, and it's his fucking. I'm out. There you go. I fucked it up.
I'm gonna let everybody know when I'm retiring.
Bye.
Yeah.
He did that too. Exactly. Fucking.
Did he announce his retirement?
Yes.
Oh, great.
He's not seeking re-election, so
Okay.
or
Well.
whatever he was. Or
Mitch McConnell.
fucking Turtle Man. He's horrible. Yeah. Turtle Man. By the way, I'm gonna fuck you all on the way out. That was basically what it was.
One
It was like
last fuck you.
Was that? Nothing. Oh, your mic's not on. I know. I'm hoping to. Uh-oh. There we go.
We were
Hey.
all off over here.
It's all good.
Oh.
I thought we were talking basketball.
No. Why, you heard McConnell? Is that some guy?
No, I heard retirement. And Danilo
retirement.
Gallinari
Money, retirement.
recently announced his retirement from
Yeah,
basketball.
Mitch McConnell's like 100 years old. It's a big difference.
Wow, and he's like stopping
You know, they listed the FIFA
Like,
teams for the
mid-sentence.
World Cup.
Oh, yeah. He's just completely you're like locked up and shit.
It's not good.
Okay,
No.
yeah, I'm not paying attention.
Are you
much to
okay,
that.
dude?
Definitely.
I'm there. So let me throw out a really out there topic.
no.
Okay.
Oh,
Please
no.
do. You know I love the
think
out there
about-
topics.
Think about how cannabis came to be, right? We have the
Came from an
plants
asteroid.
growing. Okay, we have plants growing. We don't know where the stuff came from. It was all coalescing out there, and it wound up
No,
here.
a sea sponge. It came from a sea sponge.
Okay, however, it did. It's nothing on Earth right now.
I mean, I'm talking about
Originated on Earth. It was seeded. It was molten lava, and then it gets hit by gajillions of comets carrying.
Have you been watching like late night fucking?
no,
He's on his comic stuff.
He's
again.
on-
Oh, he's back. You
Yeah,
got
he's back
Neil
on his
deGrasse.
asteroid.
I was just gonna say.
You got all Neil deGrasse out or something.
Here is my.
I'm all Neil deGrasse
Here is
up
my.
over
You know
here.
what you're doing, Dave.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh,
So
I
if cannabis came from outer space and was given to us, then 3i Atlas
Oh, no.
shed hundreds of billions of tons of material in space, and we are going to pass through that debris
We're
field
going through the dog star?
in March.
In March.
Yes.
Oh, you should have Mitch on this. He
So
loves
I would love
seeds
to
came from
talk to
space.
Mitch about this.
Hoodoo Moses.
Because
That was when Mitch and D Money got in a big argument about some shit on one of the very first shows. I got drops from that shit, yeah. About Dog Star Sirius bringing in the...
Whoa. Got that deep that quick?
Yeah, it did. And then D Money saying something about the dinosaurs and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Riding
this
them?
is
Was he
funny.
was it about riding them or something?
Something like
You know that never happened. You know, well, that happened. Oh, for sure. We were riding them around.
So anyway, so I'd like to throw out a theory that we might have some more super potent cannabis strains coming down from the heavens in
some
March.
skunk
Okay.
all
They
the
make it to
super
the atmosphere.
skunk.
They can-
It has
RKS
to.
is happening. We're going to go through an RKS fucking
Mother
cloud.
Nature's been providing
all the
since
skunks will
beginning
be
of
back.
mankind, since dinosaurs and before that.
Dinosaurs, eh?
I'm
I
just
haven't heard one of
saying.
those drops in a while.
I know.
Yeah, you
uh,
think
I-
the
I-
gamma. Oh,
think about it.
speaking of gamma rays, right now we have on the floor. So I got an email from a group called Martian Grow, which are doing here. Let me send you the link.
Isn't that who you wanted to see at the show or whatever?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to like
it's not
coordinate them, but of
easy.
course it's like yesterday would have been the perfect day because everybody was on
Right.
the floor taking interviews. They don't have a booth; they're just there.
Okay.
But they are basically launching seeds into space and then retrieving them and then giving them back to you. And apparently 3,000 other plants have had the same process. So like corn and, you know,
easy.
and apparently it causes
That's
some
fucking work.
gamma ray exposure
Really?
or something. So anyway, I thought that was kind of cool just for fun. And
yeah, I want to hear this.
Bummer.
And so I got Joey out on the floor. Maybe we'll see. He said he linked up with one of the. There's one
Lighting guy?
person left. No,
There's one person left at the show. He's gonna get him on camera.
Yep.
It's gonna be like Danko when he was walking around Champs, and every time he turned the camera around, there was nobody walking anywhere. It's just the people that ran the booths.
I did see Danny there. It looked like everybody
I sent
had
him a note.
It looked like everybody had a great time.
of
Oh,
course. It's
yeah.
all about the parties. That's
It's
all it
fun.
really. It's all about the parties. What happened with our other buddy? Did you do? Was there a rager this year? I didn't see any names.
Our other buddy?
Tran Master.
I did not see
David.
anything.
I
I,
didn't see
don't
I haven't
know.
seen him at all either.
No, I didn't see any Fairchild Schwaggles either. Did you?
Maybe we're not on his mailing list anymore.
Oh, we're too low on
Yeah.
the totem pole.
He might have better friends now.
No.
Yeah, Corpies.
There are no better.
Corpies. He's another
Corpies?
guy making
Cor-
video.
Corpus Maximus.
Corporate cannabis. You know, like what Mark does when he's not here, and he runs a. What is it now? 97 7-Eleven smoke.
97.7. What? Dave.
Well, I have her number two. I have her number two, so I can send her this.
That's that. Yes.
Is it you asking what it is?
No, say this is tasty.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. It's the Zoa 3.
Can you guys just blow it in my face?
Oh yeah, she's not.
I'm not smoking. I know. Yeah.
So
prepared.
Adam Dunn Show's putting out a call for any females who smoke cannabis who want to join the podcast since we've lost our
No,
Katie.
she's only doing.
I'm preparing for
She's
ceremony.
leveling up
I
right
need
now.
my-
She's leveling
yeah.
up.
Oh, okay.
Need to
What are you
clean-
preparing for? Your ayahuasca ceremony?
That's exactly what I'm preparing for.
Got it. And what does preparation entail?
Well, basically
It's really
cutting out
fun. It's really fun. It's
Yeah,
like
cutting out everything.
all fun. Must
All
be- yeah.
anything fun.
Anything.
You can't no
counteract
sugar, no
the-
caffeine,
You don't
no
want to get.
salt, no spices, no sex, no
Done. I'm out.
all the fun. Yeah.
I'm out. That's it.
Most people
Never
say
doing
they're out with
ayahuasca.
that.
Damn,
No
So we're not
kidding.
talking about with yourself,
I
Dave.
don't
It's
even
okay.
need to
And
catch
never
up.
doing
I'm
ayahuasca.
already there.
No, it's actually really hard to prepare. No internet. You're supposed to stay off your screens.
Whoa.
You're supposed to, just
No
be-
podcasts.
No, I actually have been
Oh, yeah,
staying
you might get in
away from
trouble.
people.
You might get in trouble
and
now. They'll be
just
like,
you guys are the
saw
first,
you-
We're
We're
some
contaminating
of the
you.
first people that I've seen all week.
We saw you
shit.
breaking all the
Yeah.
rules on that podcast.
Exactly that.
And my daughter has COVID,
No.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so 2020, bro.
but I haven't. Luckily, I haven't seen her in a week, so I haven't had contact.
Is she okay?
You completely
Luckily,
just.
I
He's like.
breeze
You are
going.
cut
No,
off
she
from the
moved
family.
in. She moved in with her mom.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
Are you
fine.
sent
It's
her
just
in like
fine.
a grenade to the mom? Here,
No.
go move in there.
Not at all. Not at all.
Bring that.
It was.
Unpack
I spoke to her today. She sounded just fine, which is much different than what I expected.
Oh, I'm
Well, the
happy
first
to hear
time
she's
she got
doing
it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it should be fine. It is what it is. It's a flu now.
Oh.
You know,
It's been demoted.
Now it's a flu. Okay.
it's something. You know, she doesn't. The doctor said she's doing so fine. She doesn't need that Paxlovid
You
thing.
do not want that.
Yeah.
You
Don't-
do. Yeah.
That is
That's.
the stupidest thing ever.
I don't even know what it is.
It's bad.
It's just. It's better for your immune system to just take care of it.
I'm still in Novid.
That's an upgrade. That anytime you get sick, your
Paxlovid
body
over
is
here.
upgrading.
Paxlovid. That was a good one. I like that one.
You like that? Eh.
You said to ask what you did on Tuesday. What'd you do on Tuesday?
I was saying you want to think about that. Ask me. I have no fucking clue what I did on Tuesday. Is what I'm saying. Is you were talking about your memory. You know, I know Wednesday it was really fucking cold. It snowed a lot, and all the cars in Boulder, there were more accidents in Boulder just Wednesday than if you added up the 2 previous weeks in
yeah.
Boulder.
Wow.
It was so bad.
Yeah, it was an ice rink out there.
Dave's the party guy.
I know you love playing that. I think in some parallel universe, if I have the right
You need to see the movie.
companion next to me, you know, so that I'm a little comfortable, then I'm okay. I might be okay at a party, but
What is that from? That's actually from a movie?
It's a Adam Sandberg movie.
That's funny. Gosh, I'm so
he
out of
was
the
on-
loop.
he
I may
was
as
on
well
Saturday
live under
Night
a
Live.
fucking rock. I have
You-
no idea what's ever
you're
going
supposed to go under a rock pre ayahuasca.
on. I stay there.
What
I have
is
no-
that concoction you are drinking? Because it just doesn't look like it's
It
finished.
looks like a turmeric thing to me.
Yeah.
It's golden milk.
There you go.
It's turmeric,
Katie, you
ginger.
accidentally banned
I banned somebody.
someone.
You did?
Oh,
You just put it down and banned them like that?
No, I've done that before.
In
You
the chat?
hit the
Oh,
chat thing by
I
mistake.
deleted you with my thigh. I'm sorry.
Who?
That
That's
wasn't
what-
me.
No, whoever it was. Who
Wow,
was
you've
it?
been deleted by her thigh. How's that feel?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well,
Katie,
Oh.
you come in with the bass.
Okay, can I?
Let me figure it out.
Katie, you have to
Can you?
send
I'm
him a
sorry.
photo now.
I didn't mean to do that.
Sorry.
Would you like
Dang,
to?
I just been deleting all
I didn't
kinds of
say
them.
nothing.
Look at you just deleting away over here. Katie's over here.
I
Like,
was
Just
about-
unhit him on the channel, so he should be back.
okay.
Please come back.
Sorry
My
about that.
apologies.
Drugs are
My thighs have a mind of their own.
Whoa.
Okay.
Well, it's just shit.
Let's talk about that, Katie.
I'm working out a lot.
Your thighs have a mind of their own.
I tucked it right here. That's how I
You
hold the phone while I'm on
tucked
the
it
show.
right
I
there.
tuck the phone.
Oh, yeah, you don't do
Everybody
that.
can see. I
Starts
tuck
calling.
it right
I
here.
hate that's
and
the
it
way.
starts
That is one of
thigh
the-
dialing.
It's
I
one of the
don't butt
worst
dial,
things
I
though when
thigh
you're just
dial.
like you're like you're doing like all of a sudden
And you
you
hit
look at the
drop.
phone and you're like, oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
I'm already, and you're like, hey,
Oh,
you
there's a long voice
either
message.
have to hang up on them, which then they call back immediately, like wondering what the fuck's going on, or you just have to play it off like you actually wanted to call them. And there's a lot of times that phone it's literally the person you don't
You
want to
don't
call.
wanna
Like
talk
the
to.
last person I wanted to talk to, it's ringing. You're like, fuck.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's what happened.
And
I
nothing. You're not getting away
apologize.
with nothing these days. So
You called me, man.
so.
All right.
Besides
what do
all
we got?
that,
When is Joey supposed to tap in with us? I want to hear what's going on in Vegas.
know.
Tap in with us? Is that
yeah.
how the kids are talking these days?
Sometimes I go to Vegas and Micro
How do
does
I
a whole
say it?
weekend away.
When's he going to give us a shout?
who's that?
Are you
Joey.
asking a question?
Yeah, you
She's
made
trying to
fun of how
she's
I said.
rewording
I
it
didn't make
in
Yeah.
fun.
the
I'm
way possible.
querying. It's I'm interested.
I
That's
love that
your
I'm
younger
called one of the
generation.
kids.
I can also
Is that
hit up. I can hit up Jason Harris first, and then we can be like,
He went?
he's got the link. What?
Did he go?
Oh yeah, but he only had a 10 by 10. This is to show you exactly what we're playing with last year there, and
They
what
gave him a quarter of the space last year
and he had
to
a huge,
exhibit.
it was dope.
And he
Ridiculous.
drew a crowd all
I
the
bet.
time, all
It was
day
a very
long.
cool. It was a very cool setup, and then the fact that they didn't have that this year totally made it like, well, I made a good decision on going because, like, imagine we'd be there with the bus and we're paying for parking, and I mean, last year was like a fucking dream, right, Vinny?
It's pretty good.
I mean, we had to.
Yeah,
Actually,
you
the
guys
year
said you
before
pulled up
was a
right
dream.
there, right?
Was it?
That was the match.
Oh yeah, that was yeah, exactly. No, it was but it was a nightmare for you. That the year before was Vinny's nightmare, then happiness for a moment, and then
Another nightmare.
Exactly. Oh wait, look at this.
That
We got
was for
Mr.
MJ?
Mr. Rust.
Yeah, I mashed my car.
Brandon's
Yay,
there? Send him the
Brandon's
link.
coming.
I am going to right now. He's watching, probably sitting there bored.
We got ran over by a reindeer.
What?
When? What?
That MJ.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
What
exactly,
happened?
exactly
That's why it
what
was
happened.
the bummer.
No, he was bummed out because we.
I was fixing my car.
It was like what was it like? It was pretty. What time was it again?
like 6:30, almost 7 in the morning.
Yeah, it was a really shitty time. And Vinnie and
Sun had just come up.
And Vinnie was driving, and I was sitting there, and I looked at this deer, and I said, I was like, Vinnie, deer, and it was like the deer like came out, and then turned around and like fucking barreled down, and Vinnie just kind of like I kind of turned into him. I was like, what's going on with
No,
that?
man.
It was a little
He was chasing us down.
At the last second, it was like, what the hell? 'Cause
Yeah,
he got
he
him
was-
on the left, on the driver, on the.
He was chasing us down, ready to rut.
But it was like it went straight to fucking
They
head.
call it rutting.
Yeah, it was like head down. Like, what are you doing, you dumbass fucking?
He
Anyway,
just
that,
went-
and that
put
was
his
on the
head down,
way. And
right
Vinnie had
into
just
the
gotten
light.
that car. What, a week ago? A week before? 2 weeks?
Not long.
Not.
It was
like,
not long.
I
It was
feel
like a
like I
month,
do
maybe.
Maybe a
know
month.
this.
Maybe a month.
Maybe a
a month.
month.
He had it for 2.5
He was freaking out
weeks.
because I put a little scuff mark on the on the roof. That's how bad it was. It was like, no, you
Oh,
scuffed my
man, you
roof.
scuffed
You're
the roof,
crazy.
bro?
He was in that mode, the new
Was
car
this
mode.
the Viper?
No.
No. This was the previous
This is-
Volkswagen.
But I have to say, out of everything that came out of that, the reality was what you got now is way better than what you had. And it
is
was
way
just that
better.
it was like, fuck, I should have got that one in the first place. So in a way, you kind of got it out of the way real quick without beating that thing down and being like, maybe I should have got the other one because
This one's
I
actually
love and
rated.
appreciate your perspective, Adam. He said,
Yeah, it was just it was a
This
test.
was all supposed to happen.
It was a
Oh,
driving test. Oh,
even
this
when it-
sucks now.
Even when it happened, there was no panic. There was just like, boom. Well, it's dead. Let's call the insurance company because they know this is all lit up right here.
Oh no,
'Cause
it
I've
was
got-
done. It was handled in like 30 seconds. It was crazy. Because Vinny had he's like fresh meat down there. They're like, this guy, we love this guy. This guy was here like 2 weeks ago. You trucked it up already. What the fuck? So they were like, you're all good, Mr. Collins. I was like, that's it, dude. I would have been like, never gonna happen. You're not getting paid nothing. They were like,
gotta
you're
prove
fully
it.
covered, Mr. Collins. You just go have a good
It's
day.
like the Daffy
And then we-
Duck
and-
insurance policy.
And then we had to and then when we got there, Vinny spent the good 12 hours trying to reconstruct the front, with duct tape and everything. And it was like,
Dude, it was
And-
impressive.
and it
Yeah,
because
it
the
was.
lights were all tweaked and everything was tweaked.
I was hella impressed.
And at the end, it was like, wow, yeah, it's like
We're making it home.
Okay,
we're gonna
got
do
it.
this. Yeah, it was a.
Oh, that was when we threw the party and we actually had a security guard.
Oh, yeah. If
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had that garage, we'd have
Yeah.
been fucked. If we would have been at some hotel. Oh,
Oh.
God.
Nope, everything about that one worked out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shamal.
No
for
doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Garden
Yeah.
clean.
Jamal.
Garden clean.
Garden Clean.
Yeah,
If you
there's a-
need to get a, what is it? Potassium
Room?
silicate? Clean up your spot. It's Garden Clean is the one product. It's just like, what's the other fucking product? They literally just ripped off another product so straight up. He knows it too. It's just like I was like, wow, you really just. It's like yeah,
Fuck 'em.
whatever.
Fuck 'em.
Whatever. Yep. Fuck
Fuck
them.
it.
Fuck
Fuck 'em.
them. Fuck them.
Fuck him.
I'm dabbing. I get up there.
Can't do it.
Wow,
I only
Vinny.
got 2 arms.
Vinny,
Okay,
look
hold on.
at
Let me.
that.
Oh shit.
I haven't
got
heard a torch
sidetracked.
in a
This is
while.
what started it all.
I got
So when we
Torches?
were sitting there and Mark would bust out his torch in the middle of Adam and I talking, and all you hear is,
Oh, I miss that stuff.
Okay, here's Brandon.
Days of good dabs.
He's got the
I still
link.
do.
Dude, almost lost track of what I was fucking doing there.
I was curious where he was.
Tully still does them too.
So we got.
Kelly does. Yeah, I was gonna say.
And
I
we
think
saw
it
we
was-
saw Brandon at the last show, at the very last second. Remember we gave him a ride
Yes.
to wherever. It was kind of funny. He had a killer show that
he
was
had
all-
no weed.
Yeah.
He needed to get high.
That was
But
good.
Brandon Rust showed up. Didn't they take it from him or something like
Something
that?
happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get
Showed
the-
up with Brandon Rust had no weed.
cannabis.
I mean,
That's-
that
It's
you
the
have
worst
to
feeling.
know.
It's the worst feeling.
Oh my gosh, your problems. Who's writing me?
Who dat?
No, it wasn't. Just some stupid alert.
All right.
My phone doesn't know.
Actually, I was watching Brandon's video last night. And I was just, there you go. Watching it. I was like, well, I want to check out his drying techniques. And I was like, and it was good. I was like, right away, I was like, okay, maybe I need to reset my calibrations a little bit here.
Who were the guys we had on the show that had that curing process that I raved about. Katie brought them here.
Crypto CryoCure? What?
No.
Oh.
It was one of the last few that you brought on, Katie. Come on, I
That's
know
funny.
your memory. Was it Single Source, guys?
Oh, single source, yeah.
Was it that one?
As
No,
far as
it
what-
wasn't
I don't
that.
feel
No,
like
it was
that-
the one right before Single Source.
Damn, now you really got to go
Is
way
it-
back in there.
No,
Forget
Leafa?
it.
Look at the big
Could
picture.
that have been them? But I
No,
commented
that-
on how that cure across all three strains.
Collins. Vesselay,
Okay.
maybe?
For Collins?
No, Colin from Vesselay. New
No,
York?
that was on. We didn't have any weed from him.
Oh, no.
Whoever brought that weed, we want them back. That was something special.
Well, come back on. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
whoever you were.
My
Dave's got
memory is
it
really
down.
that bad. That's
Well, Single
bizarre.
Source had their fucking rosin was fire, dude.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh, I
like-
just finished it.
like
that one
oh, there he
brand
is.
I had.
Oh, what?
What's going on? Oh, you're throwing beats now, and don't get Mark going.
Oh, look, Mark. Mark, I want you to critique that setup right now.
know anything about beats.
Look, what's his setup?
No beats.
Look at his setup right there. Can he scratch and beatbox?
What is music? What's going on, Brandon?
Well, he's not unmuted yet.
He is still muted. Let's see.
Muted.
Oh, no.
Unmuted.
Not muted, but
Here we go.
Okay.
But I hear him over there.
Yeah, we don't hear you in
Don't
our
hear him.
headphones,
It
though.
swapped to the TV for some reason.
Oh, that's funny.
okay, let me figure it out.
Hold on. We only hearing
Oh,
you.
Hold on.
Hold on. It's on our
Brandon.
side. Brandon Rust.
Please don't annoy Mark, Brandon. Okay?
Dang. You have a badass setup there, it looks like.
Everybody
There
that
we go.
comes on our
He's
show
showing
after
off.
us.
He's doing the old classic.
Look, he's
There we
flexing.
go.
I got you now.
Oh, you don't have road. You don't
Oh,
have
look,
road
he
mics?
has the spit guard in front of his fucking
I was just going to
microphone.
say that. Hi, Brandon.
You fucking bougie fuck you. Holy shit. What happened to you? What happened to the Brandon Rust we knew who'd show up with iPods in and bad
I had to
audio?
upgrade, dude.
Oh,
I'm monetizing my channel now.
Oh,
Heck
great.
yes, it looks wonderful in there.
When you figure it out, will you teach us? Running
I
your own
watched
board?
I watched your dry video last night, actually, about 2 in the morning.
Did you? What do you think about it?
It was good. It was good. It was like it made sense, and I mean, it's funny because I'm like I'm a 55, not a 60, but somewhere in the right range, you know. But I was like, maybe I'll do a little adjustments. I liked it. We had another guy who was doing all kinds of steps and stepping it down and starting off hard and then bringing it back up. And I mean, my whole thing has always been to get it a little bit past what I think it should be and then pulling it back. And it always felt like that worked. You know what I mean? Like, because if I put it in when it was perfect, it's not going to work. You know, it's like bacon or something. You kind of figure it out after a while. You're like, oh, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Put it into.
And so those two different parts are basically all of the water that's diffused out of the free water is diffused out of the flour a lot faster
Right.
than stuff that's really trapped in the center, and it's a lot harder for that moisture to move. And so getting the outside dry and then homogenizing the remaining moisture, because when you tote it up,
Yeah.
not airtight, not an airtight, but when you put it in one of those HDX totes, what it does for a couple of days, what it does is it draws through diffusion and through laws of thermodynamics, it draws it out into that and homogenizes all that moisture. So the outside may feel a little like too dry,
Right.
but then once you tote it up, it all evens out, and then it's like, all right, cool, it's ready to trim and jar now.
It's like
I mean,
like
it
when
usually
you
doesn't take me more than 10 or 11 days to get everything jarred up.
yeah, like Colorado is brutal, so you kind of have to add moisture to your room just to keep everything in check, because otherwise you'll be, in the 30s or the 20s. You know what I mean? It's like it'll kill you. So here we have to add water, so it's a little bit different.
And that's one of the reasons why I also say that when you're actually trimming, right, you don't want to remove your flour that was in that controlled environment into an environment that has way less
Sure.
humidity or way higher humidity, because what's going to happen is that flour is going to create equilibrium with the environment.
Yeah, unless you
And so-
exactly, unless your whatever trim area you got is even better than the dry room for some magical reason, but probably not. You know what I mean? Like, think about all the people who would move, harvest and then bring it over to so and so's house. You know what I mean? And then it'd be like, God damn, the amount of damage done on that trip is probably inconceivable if you're normally working in a situation where you harvest here and dry there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've been working on like getting stronger hooks on the social media. So like I just did one for, because I did, I've done, podcasts on like lighting, and LED lights and like kind of like the science behind it, real basic type stuff, but dry cure stuff, purpling stems, whatever it is. And I've been trying to use comedy to drive the hook. So this last one for like LEDs, HPS versus LEDs, always a big hot topic,
Right. Yep.
And the thing for me is none of the people who claim that HPS are better can give any type of like reasoning or science behind why that might be, other than just like, oh, I don't like the fact, I feel a lot of, and I'm not saying that you can't grow good weed under HPS because I did it for years. I'm just saying that from a logistics and efficiency standpoint, it doesn't even make sense to run HPS anymore if you know how to run your environments with LED lights.
Yeah, and I guess it's also depending where you're located. Like if you're in Michigan or here or somewhere where you got like some real temperature fucking situation.
It's the only caveat.
Like you're
That's
like,
the only
okay,
caveat
well,
is raw heat.
Yeah.
Raw heat that they produce.
Yeah, so if you're, you can get creative with that, run your shit 24 hours, flip-flop all your heat and stuff. There's a lot of things that kind of like you lose the minute you go to LED. You're like, fuck, now I got to add heat?
Now I've got to...
Like, this doesn't even make sense. I'm normally like had too much heat, so then you get you oversteer the other direction. But, yeah, from an efficiency point of view, not. But there's a whole lot of people now who are all growing back under HIDs just because they want big, giant, fucking ridiculous buds that because the prices are so down is one thing, but also there is that nostalgic thing of growing like a Gorilla Glue under a fucking HID back.
But what's the difference? What's the difference? Okay, so you have more heat. So if you were to compensate for that heat and you can tune spectrum, there's no difference when it comes to like the actual spectrum or the amount of light that's being delivered.
A lot more reds. I mean, normally, now there are with the LEDs, but in the beginning with the LEDs, I think that was the difference right out of the gate. Like if you went from growing under sodium to like going into LEDs,
full white light,
that's all of a sudden like that. And then you got those kind of like, the bud looked better under the lights, but the other weed looked better when it was, harvested to the point where it was like what people were used to, Plus, I think the other thing too is that, in the beginning, it didn't matter how much lumber was in there. People just wanted huge buds and everybody got excited or whatever. Then they kind of got more like they had to pack it up into like small things. They're like, this is bullshit. They want them all perfect little buds, and LEDs contribute much better for that sort of design bud shape, which would because in Europe everybody grew with 600 watts and nobody had 1,000 watts. And when I came back to the States, I was like all excited to grow with thousands again because I was like, dude, you couldn't even find one over there. It was impossible. And so I was stoked just to grow, because over there it was like everything was horizontal and 600 watt. And when I came here, I was like, I'm going back to fucking hanging fucking individual bulbs, because that's when you got literally the biggest yield I'd seen was just an exposed bulb hanging in a room. I was like,
we ran vertical 1,000 watts with those giant parabolics.
Sure.
Those like 5-foot parabolics for years, dude.
Mm-hmm.
For years, probably until like 2012.
Wow, that's pretty.
No,
that's pretty long.
No. It was I remember it was 2014 because that's when I switched to CMH.
So you really were last of the breed there, I'm sure. Because, I mean,
last of the Mohicans.
Those parabolics. The funny part was when I had a guy brought them over to Europe. Like he took them all apart, put them in his fucking luggage, and brought them over with him. And I was like, what the fuck are these things? And that was when I realized you couldn't find a 1,000-watt vertical bulb there. It was impossible for less than like $8. Like it was like ridiculous prices because nobody wanted them. You know what I mean? So they just keep one in stock and charge you a ridiculous amount of money. But so he tried to put horizontal 2 600s like this, like going back, facing each other, a couple inches apart in the same area where the light was, and it threw out like a donut-shaped light. It was fucking weird. So you could only grow in the donut zone. You couldn't in the middle was nothing, and then outside the donut obviously was not nothing either. But it was like a 9-foot donut. It was kind of weird,
That's interesting.
It's crazy to think back on like how creative you would have to be able to get to the point where you wanted to be. You know, like I remember before mini splits, we used to have a homeboy that would take sheet metal and he would form them, and it would be like basically a cover that goes on the back of an AC with an 8-inch hole, so we could duct it and then put an inline fan up into a charcoal filter up into the attic and shit like that. Before we had like we used to do all kinds of stuff. It was like I remember when it was like you had to be really really creative in a lot of situations when you were converting over houses or like doing you know. And now, dude, now you can just go and buy like a tent for $500 that comes with a light and like a fan and like a controller, and it's like, dude, people are spoiled nowadays. And I personally, I enjoy it. I like it because I'm one of those people that are spoiled because I have, you know, obviously I do all kinds of stuff, but I love my home grow, right? And I've got little tents and I've got, you know, my flower room, but I do all kinds of stuff, dude, and it's like I have all these little automated tents, bro, where I can pop seeds all the time and just like hunt through stuff.
Heck
Yeah,
yes.
it's much. So how is the spot going down there too?
Dude, okay, check this out, man. We paid for all of our licensing fees, Department of Narcotics, for the OMMA.
Vinnie,
we
get the
all of our
violin
county
music ready.
inspections. We passed all of our OBN inspections, fire inspections, everything. Everything's done.
Mm-hmm.
We got our signage through the city, everything, right?
sense
The
a
only
butt
thing we're
coming.
waiting on is just the Department of Narcotics to like say, okay, you're good to go. And they're just taking their sweet ass fucking time, bro. And it's aggravating. It makes me want to sue. You know what I mean? And that's what I've been
Don't do
realizing
that.
lately.
People
When
in
you threaten
Colorado
legal
learn-
action, people motherfucking move.
No,
And that's how I got my accounts back for all of Meta.
You got them back from a private company. You start suing the government who's in charge of licensure, and you see how fucking slow they'll get.
Yeah.
You think one of their brother or sister courts are going to back you? Really?
No, I got a
Over
badass Jewish attorney, man.
Have they given you any kind of timeline at all, or an idea at least?
You know, I thought I was gonna open up July, and
That's
here
what
we
I was
are in
thinking.
December. You know what I mean? And so anything that they say, and the thing is that fucking place is built out. It's been built out, and the thing is, it's like it's the only like this is the dream for anybody who's in this space. It's just to have a small spot, right? At least for me, anyway, it is because it's vertically integrated. I have 20 lights total, 14 lights for flowering, right? So I'm going to turn over maybe about 100 pounds a year out of that place.
Brandon, you're giving me deja vu because all I'm hearing right now, listen, all I'm hearing you say right now is it's Colorado and it's 2011. Because this is what happened to every licensed grower. They got 99% there. The finish line is one step in front, and some bureaucratic fuckwad has their fucking thumb on the scale and decides your entire fate. So it has not been resolved. It appears that that Oklahoma wants to do it just as bad as Colorado did. And just welcome. Someone's going to laugh at you when you go, I was supposed to open in July and it's now December. They go, that's
keep
it?
laughing.
6 months?
We're going to fucking open. That's the thing. We're going to keep doing our thing. Like the way that we built this place, our overhead is so low. So even if it takes a couple more months, it's like we're not.
It's not gonna.
Dude, we're not losing fucking money left and right like a lot of because it's a small operation.
No, what I'm saying is
so low.
It's the bureaucracy that is laughing, not all of us.
Oh, yeah.
They're laughing because they don't fucking care.
Don't get me started on bureaucracy, dude. I'm not even sure where we have a legitimate government, bro. We have fiat currency. I'm pretty sure our court systems are have been hijacked. I'm pretty sure that our government is a corporation that's not even a domestic corporation. It's a for-profit international corporation that offers governmental services It's what it seems like to me, because like under the Constitution, laws can't just be made that you have to adhere for, because we don't live in a democracy. We live in a constitutional republic, and people get that fucked up all the time. And so they're like, hey, you can't do this. And it's like, why? Under common law, I'm not hurting anyone. If there's no fucking victim, there's no fucking crime. But that's not how we're operating. I think everything's been hijacked. That's how I feel about it, and I'm mad about it.
You're
I'm mad
not
about
wrong.
the fact that I pay taxes. You know what? They sent me a bill. They sent me a $1,100 tax that says we're taxing you on the equipment that you own that produce the products that you sell. And I was like, well, this is the first time I fucking heard about this. I was like, you mean to tell me that you guys are trying to tax me on something that I fucking own? Just like my property tax, right? That's fucking bullshit. I hate all this. Sorry, I'm ranting right now.
I'm so glad you're calm.
No, I appreciate it.
You missed the soapbox episode. That was like about.
Are you one of the crazies
2-3
who
weeks
thinks
ago.
the world is flat?
Oh, we
That
need
was
an answer
none of
to that
us.
one.
That was
Brandon.
that was a drop.
That was it.
That was not a real question, by the way. You'd be like, oh yeah, finally somebody's
Actually,
on my page.
it is a real question.
So no MJ for you. The last time we were talking about how we picked you up with no weed. You had no weed last time we saw you. It was like, what? Brandon has no weed in Vegas? This is terrible.
Remind us of the story. How did that come down?
Do you remember?
Did somebody take it from you?
You don't remember? You were.
You flew?
No, I have no idea. I don't even remember the last time I was in Vegas.
Well, you were in our car.
Yeah, you're with
I
us.
was?
Yes.
You were super
Was I
stoked.
faded?
You were pretty high.
Yeah.
You were.
I was high? Was I fucking drunk?
It's possible there was some other things involved. You were very
buzzing.
up.
You were buzzing hard, dude. Like you were like amped up and ready to roll. I was like, holy shit, Brandon is fucking on fire right now. So
I wonder if I was on acid.
Well,
I
that
love it.
checks
What was
out.
that?
Sounds like
That
sounds
checks
like
out.
me when I take LSD.
There you go. You were firing on all cylinders. I can tell you that much. You were definitely in a good way, though. In a good way, everything was good. But you were extremely positive. Things were rolling really good. You had
just made the pot.
Yeah.
Your little.
You were doing the pot thing.
You got your pot thing done.
Yeah.
And it was about to you.
People, but at the same time, dude, I can't forgive somebody that literally
Yes, you
ruined
can.
people's business with their fucking shenanigans. That whole fucking Wendy Kornberg. And look at this thing. Oh, they have mold. She's fucking slinging pounds to the East Coast. They get busted right after all of that shit happened.
Yeah, hold
and
on.
The whole thing was just to create this visual that Oklahoma didn't have good pot because they're fucking scared of losing their fucking market share.
Listen,
And it's like,
Johnny
yeah, that's
Cochran,
gonna
hang on a
fucking happen
second.
as-
Johnny, slow down, okay? Objection, Your Honor. It was not the Cowboy Cup. It was the fucking.
He said, he knows.
What was the name of that those people? The Terpenines
It was the
the Gangiers.
Gangier?
The Gangiers. And I will tell you that I'll say, I don't care how you found out what they did. If you have moldy weed, you have moldy weed. If you have pests and bugs and contaminants, you have it. Should
But
they
did.
ever have said anything out loud? Absolutely not. The Gangiers went way outside the boundaries of decorum in an industry as fragile as ours, and they should have recognized that they are not the end-all be-all, that it's possible their testing was off, whatever was going on. They did not have a chain of custody. They had no idea when the contamination occurred, so they should have shut the fuck up and spoke to the grower. Announcing it on stage was reckless
Oh.
and without
Everything
merit.
that was submitted by those farms had clean COAs that had passed.
Again, I'm not defending anyone but Daniel and the Cowboy Cup because he's really good people and the people
I'm not
he
saying
surrounds
that, but
himself.
he never publicly apologized and said that he was in the wrong. He just
He wasn't in the wrong.
swept
It was
under
the-
the rug, and that's the problem that I have with it because that kind of shit affects people, right? And if you really get into it, like I did, because I was in the whole mix of everything. They're like when they said, "Oh, mold contaminants," they showed essentially a picture of a screenshot. And they sent that same exact picture to multiple people. Said, "Oh, this was your sample," and it's the same picture because I talked to this person. They're like, "Oh, they're saying that this is, what they're looking at."
So it was one.
But anyway,
one thing.
this was years ago.
Right. Well, anyway, we'll be there. So if you want to come through and hang out with us, we can hang out with us.
I might come see you guys.
All right. Yeah. It would be nice.
But like I said, it's just like 7-Eleven, man. You know, there was out here in Oklahoma, there was a bunch. I don't know if you know this, but usually 7-Eleven doesn't just own the shop. They usually own the whole complex. And so all these businesses, dispensaries, grows, they had operations that were technically owned by these 7-Elevens, and the 7-Elevens basically evicted all these people that were, you know, and so I was like, well, I'm not going to support 7-Eleven, so I won't fucking buy gas from them.
Damn.
We get it.
Move.
You are, I like the way you lead your decision making, understanding that money talks, and that's really the only control we have over corporations is not spending on their products. But if we're going to go that far, you better start turning over some other rocks, because I don't think you're going to find anywhere that is really in line with cannabis legalization, because every business, every corporation, at somehow and somewhere in their growth, has a note with a bank. And if it's federally illegal, the bank can call your note. So that's the rub in all of this.
I'll be right back. I got to go let the dog out. He's barking.
Went through this with Calyx Development. You know, we rented spaces to cannabis operators.
You were thinking it. Yeah, you were.
Mark, can you give us a Denver Nuggets update
Adam
now?
rarely has a tangent thought like that. I love it. It's usually us. I know.
No.
No Denver Nuggets? How are they doing?
Something's happening.
Well, yeah. I mean, they tipped off like a second ago.
Okay.
Oh, there's a game tonight.
Yeah, it starts at 5:30.
Right now.
What?
Right now.
5:31.
5:30 where? Here in Denver?
No,
Are
they are on the road, I believe. The Hawks, they're in Atlanta.
Okay. Go Nuggets.
I don't know why we're talking basketball.
Well, because
Brandon
wants
was
to
letting
let
play.
the dogs out.
He let the dogs out.
Dogs
Okay, that's good.
And now I totally don't even know what we were talking about.
Oh,
What were we talking about before you
was all
totally
bad. It was all
had to take
bad.
the dog out to pee?
Yeah.
Anyway, come to Tulsa. Come see Adam and King of the Wooks
When is it?
next weekend.
week.
It's next weekend?
yes, sir. See?
Oh, shit, dude. I'm going to be in Austin next weekend.
Oh. What's going on in Austin? Got something good? That's
Do you know who Billy Wayne Davis is?
No,
absolutely not. He's got three names though.
we don't know him. He could be he's an assassin.
Country singer.
He's a country
No,
singer or an
he's
assassin.
He's a comedian.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So he's
Austin's
A
actually
country comedian?
Austin's a good comedy
pretty
town.
famous comedian.
Who?
Billy.
Billy.
I'm going down there. He's gonna play. He's gonna have a couple of things going on down there, and I'm gonna go down there, do the podcast that he does.
Oh, nice. What was his name?
Oh,
again?
sure. Just promote him on our show. Go right ahead.
Yeah,
You wanna
you're going
post a
on
link?
Famous People's Podcast now.
Yeah,
that
good,
after
cool. Thank
after
you.
we popped your cherry. You
Yeah, no problem.
You have to check with us. You know that. It's part of the deal. We have to make sure.
Well, I
it's
don't think
on
that's
the
how it
brand.
works, guys.
No, you did. Well, you don't know.
Oh,
'cause
no,
it's-
we know how you roll, though, Brandon. Trust me, I
so
know
what was the
you,
guy's name
man.
again? I want to look him up.
Billy Wayne Davis, super funny guy.
Mark's on it.
Mark's got
between basketball and what other sport does he like?
Do you guys have like a Jamie for the Joe Rogan podcast?
Damn!
Yeah,
Yeah, we got-
he's our
Oh,
shitty
fuck
Jamie.
yeah.
is
We got
what
shitty
call him.
Jamie.
He's literally called Shitty Jamie. So there you go.
Is he?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
that's his name.
Oh.
He called
He's
himself.
not
he
shitty
named
at
him,
all,
He
though.
named himself Shitty Jamie.
Yeah.
We did not name him.
That was not.
He's like, I'm like Shitty Jamie. We're like, okay, that sounds like a
No,
good
I'm
name.
pretty sure he knew that we were going to get there, and so he got in front of it and said it out loud first.
What do you guys want? Do you want to see this guy or what? Like who he is?
He's got a podcast. What's the name of his podcast?
I was gonna when I came on live, I saw that you guys were using Zoom. I was like hoping that you guys were gonna do StreamYard, because if you were on StreamYard, I could also stream it to my audience.
Oh,
We have
shit.
a couple extra 100 people in there.
StreamYard.
Wait,
You ever
a
have
couple
that?
of hundred
What is
people.
StreamYard?
No, that's what.
Let's go.
Mel tried to get us to switch over to.
Yeah, you should do StreamYard. It's way better.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
It's
can do
kinda hard.
multiple cameras also. which is cool. So if
We'd
you
have to
pay
look
for,
at
like,
we'd have to look at Dave more though. That's the problem.
Yeah,
You need
baby.
Close-ups.
You
and shit. You
might.
don't want to do that.
No,
I'm a
I get
cutie.
it. It's like a nice package thing.
But what
that's
is it?
really easy to use. I suppose.
you say
But
nice
we
package,
have,
Mark?
We
Thank you.
also we have
Thank you.
we just have a lot of external things coming in from. That's just we couldn't line it up the way that we did things.
Could you not put Shitty Jamie on the spot, Brandon?
Oh, you're making him.
Please?
He's sweating now.
Look at him.
All right,
He's
buddy.
ducked
Nervous.
below. Normally
Nervous.
he wants us to see his face. Now all we
I'm
see
just
is
saying,
the
man.
brow.
I've been figuring out a lot of stuff, man. I went to the Shark Tank seminar.
Right.
I got invited to this thing. I had to do like an interview and
I've
stuff.
seen you all over the
We
place,
remember
Brandon. It
you-
does look
That
like
was
you're
when we
getting
were
into all
there.
kinds of
Yes.
stuff.
Hey, that's you. Fucking, you
Remember
definitely
when
were
I came
tripping.
out there?
You were tripping balls then.
Yeah, 'cause then
because
we-
we did this with you already.
This is what we talked about.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Do you want to produce a podcast by any chance?
Dude, I do. I have,
Yeah,
I have a
you can-
podcast.
you can
I do
totally
my
take
own-
over this one
Don't
right
ever
here.
take over. No, Mark. We need you.
No.
Shitty Jamie, we need
First
you
off,
forever.
we jest, but you will never find anybody like Mark Perez, ever.
No, he's the goat.
The goat.
We love you, Mark.
That's cool.
The goat.
Absolutely.
Did you hand
He
him
gets
that?
that. That's
Did you fill
sports
jars?
lingo, right?
Tell him to fill jars.
Goat is sports lingo.
Goat, yes, I guess.
You know what I've
What
been
is that?
You know what I've been doing
Greatest
is I've
of all-
just been making
Oh.
like
From
pre-recorded video and then I edit them and then I put them on the podcast or put them on the YouTube podcast or whatever. And
What
I
was that
release
word
them
he
on
used?
Tuesdays.
Edit?
So what isn't it? So you have actually a podcast now? Is it the Brandon Rest
whoa,
podcast?
don't make it sound
I
so-
did not know that.
Actually.
Okay, this is cool shit.
Actually,
It's called the Dirt on Growing. So there
Okay, I'm gonna
is
go follow
it's
this.
the full crop science because we changed the name from Bokashi Earthworks because all of the
It was too
Asian
close to
ladies
Bukkake?
kept saying Bukkake. They couldn't get it right, and so I was like, "Look, dude, this has got to change. I'm fed up with this bullshit."
It wasn't that we couldn't get
You
it
gotta
right.
lean into
It
that.
was
You'd have to
funnier.
You'd have to lean into that one.
I did remember the Bokashi Earthworks. So you
It's
changed it to.
Bukkake Earthworks.
I'm definitely not going to say that.
It's
So you
Bukkake
changed it to
Faceworks.
what- Say what you changed it to.
Come into my garden.
See, on his face.
Really? Wow.
Nailed it, Brandon. Okay, I want to check this out.
No, I couldn't get the trademark because Earthworks was already associated with a name that was already in like an organic fertilizer company or something like that. So I was like, fuck. After all of that branding and marketing that I've done over the years, and I can't even get a trademark, so I switched it to Full Crop Sciences, just with one L.
Okay, I like it. I like
It's
it.
like
a lot.
Fulvic.
Nobody will get that
Is that your
wrong.
Fulvic joke?
Exactly.
Didn't.
Get very
you didn't spell it
cerebral.
right, man.
That's an interesting smell coming off of that, by the way. What is this again?
It's called peppermint cake, and it was from.
That is
It's a
interesting.
sage. It's a Foco sage hybrid.
This is
Ooh,
a very
yeah.
interesting exhale.
So, hey, you guys got any recent news on the alien base underneath the airport out there in Colorado?
Any updates? No.
Yeah.
Wait.
I mean, beyond
No, do
the
you?
fact that they basically just said, "Fuck it, let's make giant posters that say alien moon base downstairs." They've like
You're
they've-
talking
they've
about
literally
DIAs.
Yeah.
So I will tell you this: my soon-to-be ex-wife's grandparents were
paid for it.
two of the early School of Mines graduates, if I'm getting the story correct. Okay, and her grandmother, who was Ma and Pa, right? Ma
Okay, Ma.
was one of the first women to graduate with an engineering degree from School of Mines in Colorado.
Okay.
It was very significant. And what she said is that if Pa and I were in charge of the excavation of this project, we would have only needed to remove half of the material that they removed. So that was her way of saying, I'm not telling you that something is under there. I'm just saying, if you wanted something to be under there, you would have had to remove that extra material. So, and structurally, you would not empty something underneath that you're going to build on unless there was said structure to carry the weight and the load from it. So, you know, you can't. The reason we're talking about it is either because it's complete speculation or it's absolute truth.
I feel it's absolute truth.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, the fact that I like the little twist where they said that they fucked up and they had to like redo it. That was one of the explanations where they were like, yeah, we kind of fucked up, so we just buried what we built and then we built on top of that. That's like, that does not happen.
That does not
in any part of the world. That does not happen.
So wait, if we're talking conspiracy theory,
I love this shit.
I drove to the airport Thursday morning, yesterday in the morning. Okay? And as I'm driving in, I noticed something. There were no planes landing. It was a clear day. Normally, when you're driving in, you can see planes a mile apart or whatever the distance is that air traffic controllers line them up and they all land. No planes.
You know, Dave counts all the planes as he's driving. He's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's super autistic of
You know, you're making fun, but I can't. Okay?
You do.
So there were no planes. And I said to
Rain
myself,
Man.
I said, there's no planes flying here. I'm not seeing any coming in. I'm like, I wonder why the airport isn't running. I come around the bend, and there's an unmarked black helicopter coming in over the fucking airport, and it lands behind in the little private area. And I'm like, somebody fucking important was there that flew in, that they shut down the airspace around DIA to let that helicopter come in. And so... black helicopter,
you
no
went and
marking.
picked that person up with your...
No, I did not.
Like, hey,
that would have been cool, though.
You're like, oh,
no. So
nice.
there's shit going on there, and if you want to follow anything, go look up 3i Atlas, because I know you guys want to laugh, but there is a greater than zero chance that this is
There's
technology.
literally one guy that's like making a big fuss about it, and it's the
Avi
same
Loeb.
guy
It's
who's
him,
trying to
it's
get
Dave.
like
It's
$1
me.
billion for his project.
You're
Really?
talking
I
about
don't
Dr. Avi Loeb, Harvard astrophysicist professor?
Yeah, the
Yes.
same guy that's trying to
Right.
get all this money for his
Right.
for his astrophysics project. So he's like, oh, it's like I don't know, it's ridiculous.
Okay, Brandon Rust knows all. That should be your podcast.
Here's the thing. This is my take on it, right? When it comes to all the
Mark,
things.
start recording this so we can save it for later.
Okay.
Okay, we're waiting.
I want to hear.
Was there something profound coming?
I'm confused because here's the thing, right? Back in the early 90s when I was like going to the library and reading about UFOs and aliens, it was all
When it was cool.
nobody wanted
Back
to
when it was
talk
cool.
about it, and now it's all changed. Now there's senators going, "Oh, we got underground bases." And here's the thing that's messed up is like we would never be able to at this point to be able to see something and definitively say, yeah, that's real or that's not real, because now we have AI.
Yeah.
And so the problem inherently lies that like we don't know the truth, and even if the truth is wild or whatever, we're like we won't be able to believe it even if we saw it, because it could be faked.
Well, we've been conditioned pretty hard now to like.
Yeah.
Now everybody's like, "Pfft, whatever. Those are drone. Like drone technology is out of control. Like right now, it's to the point of like they could pretty much cluster up enough of them and make anybody believe anything they want to make it believe.
We've
And-
convinced our listeners that Katie's not AI. She's been AI for past 9 months now. You know? Are you kidding me? You can't tell, Brandon.
This is not how you would
I
create
can't.
an AI.
It's super convincing.
You have to
You know
fade
what I
out-
mean? That's
fade
what
out,
I'm
fade out
saying.
quick.
You can never
It's very
believe what's
convincing.
digital or
Show
not.
us your 6th finger.
No,
It's progressed, and to think it, and I think about it like this. I'm like, okay, well, if this is what like a civilian has access to, imagine what the military-industrial complex has access to, because they're decades ahead already of any of the civilian application uses for any of the types of technology.
Yep.
Well, it's funny because now, like, if you think about we're from a generation that used maps and fucking got
Yeah.
had to
use maps too, motherfucker.
No, paper maps. Paper maps.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I didn't
or
always have that
like little scribble.
I'm almost 43.
Mine was like little scribbles always on a little corner of an envelope that I ripped off before I left the house. It'd be like 25, 71, 6, a little scribble, like some little thing to myself, and I'd be trying to follow
Left
it.
at the Red Barn.
I'd be like, little left, right, up.
When the road rises, look to the left.
And then you
the
get
road
close,
will be
and,
there.
and you'd always ask somebody, and they'd actually fucking know something, and you'd be like, you pull into a gas station, and you'd be like, dude, where's this thing? And they'd be like, well, about 2 miles up the road, you take a left at the bridge, and you'd be like, and then
people don't remember having to pull over at the gas station to ask for directions.
Oh, all the time. And it was like,
Don't talk to strangers.
And then it was like, sometimes you'd be like, what the fuck? I lived on an island in Jamestown, Rhode Island when I was a kid, and the island is about, I don't know, it's a few miles. It's just quite small, but there's 2 bridges that connect the island. And if you get fucked up and you get off the main road, you're like, all of a sudden you're in town. And so they'd always be like, somebody from New York would pull up and be like, hey, do you know how to get to the bridge? And be like, oh, for sure. And we'd be like, send them all the way to the other side. We'd be like, you go down here, you take a right, and then you go, like, we get
You can't get there from here.
And at the very end, there's a lighthouse down there. And we'd be like, and then we'd be like, yeah, there's a tunnel up there, you can go that way. They'd be like, really? You'd be like, yeah, you just go all the way up and you get to the end and there's a tunnel, and they'd be up there looking for this tunnel, like, what the fuck? And it's the end of the island, so there's nowhere to go except for turning around, so you literally turn back around and fucking drive back, and we see them like an hour and a half later, be like, hey. That was pretty much what we did in town when we were kids. Like, that was what was fun. No cell phones.
Back when gas was $1.
We had no cell phones, we had no apps. We just, sent people in the wrong direction. That was entertainment. That was pure entertainment right there.
You suck.
Oh, yeah.
Pre-internet, all that stuff, man.
Pre-net.
I remember the first time I saw the internet, I was like, what? This is crazy. I got to see a naked lady put a baseball bat in her pussy for the first time when I was like in...
That's like the first thing you saw on the internet?
6th grade.
Is that literally the first thing you saw on the internet? Because that's kind of outrageous.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the internet was.
I was like, that's kind of what they all use the internet for. I feel like all the young men growing up,
didn't it start with like a couple pixels or something? It wasn't like straight to baseball bats? They go straight into baseball bats?
I used to be on Prodigy. It was like a AOL type thing, and you had to have a modem to access it, and they had
a lot of noise.
Prodigy.net, it just shut down recently.
All right.
Yeah, it was still up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how I got on the
That was
internet.
the very first thing that my friend showed me. I think we were in like, I don't know, 6th grade or something like that.
Oh, that's why. That's why.
Yeah.
You see, the internet, you say you were in 6th grade. The internet was created. My son was being born.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I think I was like in 6th grade, 5th or 6th grade.
See, that's the thing. I didn't give a fuck about any of that crap.
Yeah.
I still hardly give a shit about it.
I didn't care at all. So it was kind of, for me, not very meaningful. I remember I got an email address because my partner, when we did CIA, and it was like, it was his name. It didn't even make sense because it was his name with / XS for all / dot fucking whatever. Super long. And I was like, what is this? What is this for? Like, it didn't make any sense to me.
Do you remember your first email address?
What, my personal one?
Yeah.
I think I went straight to SageMaster.
Oh, you really? So
Gmail, SageMaster. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a while then.
I didn't do anything. So I said I didn't care. I had to get forced into it. And I remember when they were like, dude, I got an invitation to a Gmail account. Oh, you got one of those? Oh, dude. It was like a big deal. And I was like, all right, I guess so. Signed up for that. Kind of left it at
maybe
that.
Mr. X, right? He's our age. He wouldn't remember. My first email was before that. It was when the only thing that really existed was Usenet. You could have an email, and you would go to Usenet, which were just user groups, total just text-based.
They were like user-made websites that were like totally stripped down and weird. You had to have a modem to connect to them.
Yeah,
you had to have the phone number for it.
See,
really?
Yeah,
you'd
have any time.
28.8 modem.
That's far too.
28.8
too many steps for me.
Was the speed of my modem that we plugged in, and the only way you could get internet.
Dunn show. This is awesome.
No, this was cool. The only way you could get internet if you didn't want to pay for a service was I was living in Eugene. It was called Eugene Freenet. My first email address was djc@efn.org.
Nice.
Eugene Freenet.
All right, everybody.
That was it. So you can write to that account, and it goes right to Faceabase at gmail.com right now.
Right.
So if you need to say anything, just go ahead and send it. It'll go right there.
Sweet.
I think I actually still have my very first. I still have access to my very first email. It was.
Really?
You're gonna say it was
like,
Gmail also, right?
No, it was a Yahoo account.
Okay,
It was
okay.
definitely
Oh, that's so
Yahoo.
later. No, but the XS for the funny part was that other one that we had, XS for All was the Dutch, like one of the original like pirate fucking things ever, because it was like, and their office was right next door to us. Like, so we had our spot, and they had an office next door, and all the fucking Silk Road style shit and anything that was crazy and underground would always go through Holland, and it always went through this group because they were like the freedom fighters fucking of the internet type people. And it was pretty funny because it was like people later were like it was like a honor to have an XS for All account, you know, like, what, you have an XS?
Yeah.
Like, it would look like we were like super hackers or something, you know what I mean? I was like, dude, I don't even know how to use the fucking internet. What are you talking about? Like, they were like, you have an XS for All
Dude, you
account?
fucking, you the dark web. When you just said your email was at Yahoo,
I think I actually was wrong. It's AOL.
Katie, when Yahoo was created, I remember registering and it saying, like, number of users that we have registered was like 5,200.
Wow.
Okay? That's how old I fucking feel right now. AOL. Oh my gosh. Is that still
my
around?
Aunt, my aunt
Dial-up
still used.
modem.
You've got
I think
mail.
I had Earthlink or something like that. That was
I remember
cool.
that. These were all
Sure,
bringing
sure.
back memories in some way.
Brandon, have you seen this new tech that Adam is running to make hash?
Just,
What is it?
Just the VAC tech from Hash Crew. You know that
Is
stuff?
it the static tech?
No, it's VAC. We'll do that too, but also VAC with the headhunter screen that you know that guy Hash Crew? You know him?
I don't think I'm familiar with them.
It's CRU, right? So Hash Crew on Instagram, and he's doing some pretty interesting stuff. He's doing like a bagless rosin with pressure, and he's working with static. Sorry, not static. He's working with vacuums. So basically, just having all your pre-selected trikes in a jar, and you have one of these headhunter screens that are like basically slices that will let the stalks through, and then holes which are too small for the glands, so the glands will sit on top of the hole, you know, and stay inside the jar. And you basically just vac it and keep working it, and the jar gets, you can see it getting oilier and oilier and oilier as you're doing it, but it all stays in the jar, so you don't even have to like work it and then get it into a jar, you know. It's
Do you have like a demo video of how this works?
Yeah, if you go on his Instagram, he's got all sorts of cool videos. So he does
Hash Crew.
Yep. Kaizen is his little.
You want to know how good it is? I'll tell you after a coughing fit. Hang on.
But his and then there's another guy called Philly Solventless on Instagram he's really like taking the vac thing next level also, and it's good for just that. You know, the static works, but it's a lot of work to do it. And
is it this one right here?
I believe so. Yeah, he's got a lot of microscopic shots, right? Yep, looks like it.
Hold on, let me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he's
All right,
doing a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
follow him back.
He's awesome.
He was following me.
There you go. He even knows what he's talking about, right? There you go.
I'll have to check that stuff out.
Yep.
I'm not a big hash guy. You know what I mean? Like, I'll smoke the shit out of it, but for me,
He's surprised me when he said that.
like it's turned into another art. It's not just like whipping up bags anymore. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I used to do. I used to whip up bags, you know, and like we used to make hash, dude. And now it's like, now it's a whole art and science, and it's just like, man, I'm gonna leave that to these other guys over here, and I'm just gonna work on fucking making weed.
Yeah, for me, it's like inevitable that you end up with too much weed around and you like can't keep up, so you end up like making hash anyway for those reasons.
Yeah.
But commercially, I've always been like, dude, it's such it's such a pain in the ass because you really got to grow like 10x what you normally need just to keep everybody happy. And if you become even more successful, you might have to grow 20x, and all of a sudden you start going like, it's a lot of cogs in the mix, you know what I mean? Like, the growing is already hard enough. Now we got to grow that much more, and harvest on Tuesday and reload on Wednesday, and fucking bang, bang, bang all the time, never stop, because all of a sudden the minute you stop is like you realize it's like an endless. It's like an endless feed. With flower, you kind of have a filling point. You kind of slow down. It's a little more chill.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing too. Is like, I've got a bunch of 27-gallon totes that could be turned into some hash, but I'm just lazy.
All right. Well, if there's anybody, anybody in Vegas right now, you want to zoom in, text Adam or I.
He's coming in. He's coming in about 5 minutes.
Oh, look at that.
We got Joey Vegas in the house.
Danko.
Oh yeah, MJBizCon. I was invited to go and speak, but I was like, man, I don't know, man. I just don't get a good ROI whenever I go out to Vegas.
No, because you can't remember nothing that happened because we talked to you the whole time and you don't remember anything we said.
See?
Yeah, maybe here.
We had good. We had some deals.
Hold on, he was the first. We popped his cherry.
I know.
So let's just treat him like he's a kid here for a second. Little fatherly advice: maybe don't take LSD before the event that you're trying to network at, because you could have met 20 people that were amazing for your business, and you don't even remember being there.
Well, here's the cool thing. Now, I won't really have to worry about that anymore because I could just be like, all right, check this out, and I'll just give them a card or whatever, and as soon as that email creates an automation, and I'll know exactly who they are.
That's what you have right now?
Technology, Brandon. There you go.
Dude, well, I do. You guys have no idea how hard I have been working on the technology back ends. Have you guys seen my IG and how, like, if you comment or whatever, for instance, it'll send you like a free guide. Like, dude, I have all these built-in automations into social media, into email marketing, into like dude.
Hell yeah.
He's got funnels.
Hold on.
Funnels.
Read the room, guys. Would you let Mark talk for a second?
What? Mark's got
I don't know. If someone sends me an instant message after I follow him, I unfollow him. Like right away.
Ouch.
I just think that's weird.
Ouch.
Like, yeah. But
that's cool. I have it on a time delay, so it doesn't happen right away.
Well, that's good. That's good.
No, I definitely.
Brandon, do you want to run a show? We know a show. It's called the Adam Dunn Show. It could use all your technology that you spec'd out, so we could get it out and work it.
Oh
really
my
show
God,
it.
dude.
We'll battle test it for you. Yep, we need it. We need it.
Dave needs it for his business.
I don't
saying
have
that
a
to be
business.
an asshole. I was just saying that's what I do.
I know.
But you are an asshole. It's okay.
No, not really.
He's mad.
No, I cannot even
I had to learn a lot of different stuff. I learned a bunch of different stuff, and so it's like it's overwhelming to try to explain how everything works.
I love how modest you are.
It's probably overwhelming to try to watch somebody explain how it works.
I'm here for it. I actually have. It's been cool to witness how your growth over the last probably like 5-6 years. I feel like
since we had him on the show. You mean?
Yeah, since he came on the Adam Dunn Show. But right after you got on the Adam Dunn Show, everything sort of it was going straight up from that point on.
Yep. Straight up.
Well, that's how
that's what the Adam Dunn Show does for you. You know,
it's the launch from the lowest
I
low
like
of the Adam Dunn Show
I
to
tell
the
people
highest
all the time,
highs.
man.
It's okay.
You know how I know I made
understand.
it?
Yeah.
I'd be like, you know how I know I made it?
How do you know?
I was on the Adam Dunn Show.
Oh, that's it? Really?
That's
it?
how you made it. That's how you made it.
Yeah.
I made it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
there you go. We got a testimony right there.
Testimonials.
So,
I'll put it on your Google review.
Would you review Sohi Cafe 5 stars and make sure you wrote, I'm so excited for it to reopen next Friday.
Look at you, all correct and right. Didn't even fuck up. Try to say it's open already.
You like that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Could you do that? I'm so excited when you open next
Make sure.
Friday.
Hit those.
I think it's the
review
13th.
buttons.
What day is it?
12th.
12. Oh,
Wrong again. Wrong again.
Are you guys like big comedy fans at all?
Yes.
You guys love do you guys watch Kill Tony?
Of course.
Yes.
Sweet. Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm like excited about going down to Austin.
I was gonna ask if you were gonna see any of that.
Dude, I'm like,
You gotta be there for
going
Monday.
down there with like with a comedian, and he's like, we're gonna be smoking hash and interviewing comedians, and it's like,
It's gonna be
fuck
fun.
yeah, dude, I'm fucking there. Let's go. So
yeah, Austin's on fire as far as that goes right now. So definitely, Especially if you got somebody who's showing you around, that's even easier.
Well, we
Not a
had, what was
comedian.
his name? Brian Monarch?
Mhm.
We had Brian Monarch on the show, who runs the LA Comedy Store. We had Shane Moss, who does psychedelic comedy. We had Rick Bryan, who actually is
He's
a
been
huge fan of the
He's
Kill
been
Tony
he's
show.
35 times or something he's tried to get on. He's just like, fuck, I'm
Every
gonna get,
time.
Ah, he never gets, he hasn't been called yet. But.
He travels around the country going to try to get on.
Like,
I mean, seriously, he's completely obsessed with it, but he's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's
Who
cool
else
to
have we
see how
had?
that's taken off too. The Kill Tony.
Always for Kobe.
Oh yeah.
Always
You
for
know,
Kobe.
yeah. So of course, comedy's fantastic. It's the laughter is the key to longevity. The
So-
more you laugh, the longer you live.
Are you actually gonna go to one of the Kill Tonys, or while you're down there, is that your plan?
No.
No.
No, I'm just going to go down there and see what happens. Hang out.
Hell
But
yeah.
I wouldn't mind. In fact, if I was going to go, I would if I was going to go to see the show, I would probably do my due diligence and write out a solid minute, and not only that, but like answers to like all of the different questions that they typically ask, so I'm totally prepared. And I have a
And then
I
stand
put
in
my
the
name in that.
lights and go, fuck, I can't
Yeah,
remember
like
anything. I can't remember anything.
Can I have my notes, please?
Let me pull this notes out. Hold on.
If only because they have the exact same target demographic, but it's just so expensive to try to advertise. It would be like $30,000 for like a shout out or something like that. You know,
Really?
so it's like, holy shit, I can't afford that. But
Why don't you turn
I
that
bought a
Modelo
ticket,
around?
I got
and
on the show, fucking promoted my shit.
Okay, I like
turn the
this idea.
I'm
Modelo brand
just
around
talking
and
about
do
the
30 seconds
logistics
for them.
of marketing. Okay, that's what I'm talking about here.
World Cup season. No, FIFA.
If we had Donovan back in the day, that would have been perfect. That was my end. That was my end.
That's funny.
So the answer to your question, very long-winded and roundabout, is yes, we do enjoy comedy. We also had Joe Stapleton on. He's
Jackie
a comedian.
Martling.
Jackie Martling from a Friars Club. He's
I
a
was watching
friar.
the episode when he was on.
Josh.
I was just in the background listening. You know, when you guys were talking to him and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's an OG, man.
Yeah, I invited
Mark
him on the
loves him.
show tonight, and he said, nah, not interested.
Yeah, we weren't good enough for him.
At least he didn't call me a fag, so
He
it's...
did. He did. He just didn't say it to you.
Yeah,
right away.
no, he does.
Right after he hung up, he's like, "Fucking fag."
Yeah, he's old school. He still uses that word. Anyway, the F word.
Speaking
You
of
wanna
old
be
school, we got
politically correct?
Joey Vegas coming in.
Maybe.
I hate how people
Maybe.
say you can't say words.
You know what,
You know
though?
what I mean? It's like, oh, this is another box.
I'm with you. I watch the
Can't
Howard
say
Stern show.
words.
Say anything you want here. This is a free space.
Good.
Yeah, you could talk about Mark Perez not knowing Spanish. Oh, that is not Joey Vegas. That
is Mr. Harris.
the legend,
What up?
Jason
Aloha out
Harris.
there, Neverland.
Yo,
Turn
my-
your phone sideways if you can.
catch all the traffic.
There we
Love it.
go.
Nothing. How?
Oh, you
doing?
look fantastic, brother.
running from one gig
Right
to the
there.
next. I'm assuming.
Culture, baby, culture.
How are the waves?
The waves in Vegas are up and down.
Oh, everyone's
Ebbs and
gone.
flows, man.
Everyone is fucking gone.
Oh, everyone.
Holy
They ran
shit.
away. They ran away.
Live and direct from Vegas.
Brother, tell us how it went.
Slow down here and then get a seat here. Let me get over here to a good space.
So
for
they
you.
didn't give you the big giant space like last year, huh?
Yeah, dude. Of course, I got a fucking giant space.
Oh, you did?
kidding me?
Okay, somebody told me you only had a little space. I was like, what? Oh, we're in the same
No,
spot?
I had a great space. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm going to tell you, chin up, chest out. Adam, you're the reason when legalization, rec legalization happened in Denver, and I saw Adam Dunn there in Denver. I knew we were in for it here in America. Legalization's coming. You know what I mean? That's what I knew. That was my one sign when you came back from Amsterdam over here. And so look, yeah, anybody, go ahead. Anybody can jump off the boat now. It makes room for the rest of us. Because I know cannabis is fucking quality killer. It's always going to sell. You're always going to have people consuming cannabis. Okay, and that stoner culture in us always makes us want to do something different than the next guy. The bong's got to have more hoses. Maybe there's a pre-roll machine. Maybe there's a packer machine. You got the Israelis making all kinds of the best stuff over there, okay? All kinds of people coming in here to this trade show making all kinds of different products. I saw a little suitcase you could pop open and stuff your weed in there, and it tests it on the fly. $12,000, $10,000 show special. You know what I mean? So like the innovativeness of the stoner culture is here. And
what was the name of the testing company?
About not being able to sell packs.
What was the name of the testing company, Jason? Was it the Orange Photonics guys?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you right now. I'd have to go back in my notes.
Yeah, no. He's got his note. He got his note taker. Got my note taker.
What's her name?
So what I was doing here, you know, for me, I'm part of the culture of this whole cannabis, and thanks to Adam Dunn allowing me to blow glass over there in the THC.
Oh, that was the best.
Empire State Building years and years ago in the 90s, and bringing me in like that, man. That's like me meeting the alpha surfer when I go surfing in Hawaii. I meet the biggest, baddest motherfucker out there, and I can go get the waves. That's what happened when I went to Amsterdam and got in with Adam. And so because I've been in the culture this long, I got, you know, collateral and credibility within the culture and then the industry. So people kind of, you know, listen to me. Thank God. There was banks here. We went to an award show last night, David Tran's award show. They're giving awards to the best cannabis accountants or the best you know, software for whatever monetization. I don't fucking know, but it's the weirdest shit.
Was it the MJs?
Sounds very corporate.
The MJs. And I have all the respect in the world for the MJs and David Tran, that little Asian cowboy. I love to see him.
I was wondering. I asked Dave. I was like, well, what's going on with Mr. Tran?
Thank you for your PC description of him.
Yeah, you know, he's the best and throws these incredible events. But I was hired here with BizCon to bring some culture in the box here. So we got in here, we blew some glass, we kissed some babies, we had some good times. But most of all, I brought the Jimmy Kimmel production crew in here, and I'm working with Jimmy Kimmel right now, and we're doing four 20-minute episodes on the culture of cannabis.
Oh, nice!
Hell yeah!
Talking about Tom Forcade and
how can we get the Adam Dunn show on that?
Yeah,
well, Adam is truly a part of this. You know, they wanted to know what would I really want to do right now if I could do anything in cannabis, and it came from an old Adam Dunn idea. Was I want to have a coffin, okay, and I want it on a teeter-totter, and I want the hoses to go into the guy smoking, and I want to teeter-totter that bitch backwards and let his head go down the ground when he's coughing while he's smoking.
My 16-year-old me would be very happy. Like,
you gave me that idea, Adam.
I fucking love it.
It's called the Adam Dunn torture chamber.
Well, that was when behind my barn, and my mom came and she's like, you know, the owner came by and he's like, I don't know if your son's into like Satan worshiping or something, but there's a coffin back there, and he didn't understand what it was, but yeah, I'd put original one was I took ski boots and put them into the bottom of the coffin, so you like strapped into the ski boots. That way, when you went upside down, because I was all about the gravity boots, and it's all I ever wanted when I was like 15. I was like, I need these gravity boot things. Couldn't find them, so I decided to use. I was like, what can I mount this in? I was like, I build a box, and then as I'm building the box, I'm like, fuck it, I'll just build it like a coffin shape, you know. So I built like a coffin shape, lined it in American flag, put speakers inside of it, and when I put a gas mask on somebody. Had that connected to a Zodiac foot pump. Had a Zodiac foot pump with a power hitter in between. I put the joint in the power hitter, and I'd pump the foot with the Zodiac foot pump, and I'd watch the smoke go like in like little chunk, kind of go like into the fucking coffin, and then all of a sudden the guy'd be in the coffin upside down, and I could hear him fucking coughing, obviously, coughing in the coffin. And I had my boombox, which is sitting over here. I have an old boombox, and I had a keyboard in the boombox, and I'd be playing all these weird fucking tweaky reverb notes, and then playing and like talking over the fucking microphone and like talking to the guy, and he'd be like, come, and then they'd flip the thing over and unstrap the boots, and I had a mattress set up. So when the guy came out, he's like, he's got a mattress and a coffin, and it's like, to him it was like Satan worship. That's all he could think of. It was pretty funny. So there you go.
I absolutely love it.
And Jason, if you don't have that, you got to have that story on the show. You got to have Jimmy Kimmel talking to him about that.
Well, that's where it started. That's because the thing is, it was funny was I was trying to figure out how to get your whole body into the smoke. I wanted to figure out how can you get everything in. So I was like, well, if you wear the gas mask, that's pretty good, but it's not good enough. enough. You had to be upside down. Now we're talking. I guess.
No, it should have been the other way because the smoke rises.
I didn't. Yeah. Well.
I love this
Oh, this is my
idea.
great friend Doreen from my Bud vase right here. This is Adam.
Hi,
Dunn.
Doreen.
Doreen makes some incredible stuff.
My Bud vase is
Already.
spectacular.
I like that.
Such a fun product, and she's got such a good eye for the whole thing, and it fits right into the culture so well.
Give her our
I
contact
saw that you
information.
had like a snake setup that you were doing this year, right?
Yeah.
One of my tables was, it's the year of the snake. We got to let go of things, right?
Yeah, I love it.
Bong buffet out here.
Hell yes.
I did the first bong buffet.
Yeah, it worked out really.
I'm very happy. You guys take care.
Good
So-
to see you.
I want to tell you, man, it's like, I know what you're looking for is the end of the business and the downfall of cannabis.
Oh,
but
I'm not looking for it. I just was feeling it. I was just feeling it because everybody that I knew who didn't go, and then when I looked at every video or every photo, I was like, I kind of know everybody in these photos. It's not a good thing. You need to have people that you don't know.
It was more that they did not have
And
the
then
smoking
the smoking
area.
area wasn't really set up. Was it this year, or because we heard not?
Yeah. So look, in the end, I watched this thing go. It started in Lake County with the guys doing the outdoor and being able to produce it for $50 a pound and trim it up and make it look nice and fresh and green and smells good, and they can unload that shit for $200. And then it went into that Santa Cruz crew doing the old flower farms and being able to produce at the low end rates and get a lot of quantities out there. So we've seen it driven down in price. But on the same note, those indoors, that's just super fucking high-end resin, super chronic strains done right. It's still at $1,000, man. You know what I mean? It's still at $1,200. So, and that's a low for that high-end shit. And you really can't commercially produce the super high-end shit. So we're gonna have those barriers. The same as you might have a good, great tasting wine or chocolates or even coffee for that matter. It's a consumable, as you guys know. And there's always going to be connoisseurs out there that buy that high-end stuff. And I believe that the cultures and the industry is going to have to flush itself through, and we're going to have to figure out.
The only scary part though is the fact that the consumers we're going like generational on the consumers now, to the point where some people coming in may never even smoke flower. They may never ever experience any of that. They don't even have a clue of where it comes from. They just get this stupid pen every time, and they're like, "Yeah, I buy this blueberry pen and it's great." You're like, you don't even know. They don't have that. So from a culture point of view, we have to expose people to quality material. It's always been like that though. It's been like, of the 1,000 smokers out there, there's only 10 that really fucking take pride. You know what I mean? The rest of the 990 just smoke whatever someone hands them. So it's like the keystone.
Heard. And just know my business took a shit because now the people are coming in and pushing a button to smoke or buying a pre-roll to smoke. They're not going and buying $500 bongs anymore. It's not really that fun or cool for people. But I got to tell you, as a human right now, cannabis in and of itself, just my little shtick is cannabis is a medical, a healing. When you put it on, it helps and it eases the pain. And I believe as a metaphor for society, the plant itself is a healing entity. For wars, if weed was legal in Russia, I think the world would be a different place. And so just in that mindset, when I go to a restaurant or a grocery store and I get plastic bags, I think to myself, who the fuck is still using these plastic bags or styrofoam cups? Who's still using these styrofoam cups? It's unsustainable. So pushing a button to smoke in the long run is not sustainable for humans as a society. We can't fill these landfills with this shit.
I was going to say, just take a picture of the landfill in like a couple of years from now. It's going to be like mostly vapes. You know what I mean? It's like this is fucking like 80% vapes. You know what I mean? Which is a lot of bullshit because
it's unsustainable.
Right. No,
we've actually transitioned into where now the best vapes are these gram disposables.
Which is even worse.
Yeah.
Shut up, Dave. Don't say that on the air.
Look, we're guilty of it. They come through all the time. We see it all everywhere. It's horrible that we're doing that. I love hearing you say that.
Don't be a sheep. Don't be a sheep. Don't play along. We need to stand outside the box. Adam used to put the keef between two pieces of Mylar and run it through the laminator. Then we'd stick it in the freezer and we'd roll that keef by itself. I mean, look, we just need to be thinking outside the box and use this mentality that we have. You're the leaders of this industry, man. So we don't want to just follow along as sheep with this shitty, unsustainable way. So rechargeable, refillable.
You know what I would personally like to see is like I remember when all of the West Coast bong raid stuff happened, and I remember JB Designs from way back in the day, and you guys are like you guys are older than me, right? So
I'm
you guys
still
to me were
39.
like the OG.
Forever.
A lot of people don't know the story of like all of the stuff that happened. And like, cause you guys are part of like a crazy ass legacy of like what happened out in the West Coast. And I would love to see more of that like story from you guys on like your socials and stuff, because I think that story is super powerful. But also there's stuff that out there that you guys have created like a long time ago that intrinsically has a lot of value, but people don't know about it.
Yeah.
If they don't know about it, then it's like, oh, dude, like that's a.
Well, the Jimmy Kimmel show is going to be
original
showcasing it, so that'll be fucking.
Do you watch the
There you
Jimmy
go.
Kimmel
We're gonna
show
tell
there,
the
Brandon?
story on Hulu with the Kimmel Productions, and we're coming up right now. February 23rd will be the anniversary. I think it's 20 years now, or 20-something years since I got arrested for manufacturing drug paraphernalia. And the funniest part about it is, guys, it's still the same laws that were in place then are in place now.
Right.
Federally illegal. And you can see boats being blown up right now for smuggling drugs. Over 1,000 plants you might be
Allegedly smuggling drugs.
So we're up against a lot of not cool politics right now. So you're absolutely right. There's history here, but yet we're out here doing it. We're all sitting here on the radio or the air conspiring about cannabis, which is completely illegal. So people need to be
Don't
aware
tell Dave.
of that.
Don't tell Dave. He'll get nervous.
Yeah, we need them to get Dave
I
to
can,
run.
I could get more
First
nervous.
step.
I can get more nervous.
Just
really?
relax,
It's possible.
Exactly.
Jason, so what is the scene looking like in Las Vegas? The only thing we were talking about, it wasn't that it was the end of the industry or MJBizCon. It was that what we had worked so hard for was to get a smoking area where people attending the conference could feel safe. They had it segregated. It was outside. You had to show your badge to get into the conference. To get there, nobody got hurt. They had a DJ. They had a food truck. And from what was told to us is they did not have that this year. And we even had the executive vice president on who said they were going to have it. So something must have changed in the month ago, or 3 weeks ago that we had her on. And
Okay, so let me address it. There's still confusion right now with the laws and the consumption laws, but what I have arranged is for next year during the conference for you guys to have the Adam Dunn show live and direct from New Woo Cannabis Consumption Complex, and you'll be broadcasting every day, and we're going to be able to smoke out as much as we want down there, and we're going to run buses from here back and forth, completely legal.
I feel like that's what Emily was telling us.
so you caved to Adam's rider. You will have the cashews without any salt and no seed oils and all of that. You can do that?
The issue right now is like it'd be like drinking in public, and so Las Vegas is a city that's already warmed up to cannabis. We got to give it a little bit of credit. We have these massive dispensaries and lounges here, but they're not ready for us to be smoking weed on the streets yet. So now if we could just compartmentalize it a little bit, and what we're doing is called normalization. I heard a lot of people using that this year at the show, and I think just normalizing things in the public's viewpoint is going to be helping our long-term endeavor. And again, it's legalization. We've seen a lot of people get pardoned right now. I think it could happen in one night if it's done the right way. So when that happens, I think we'll be able to smoke on the street, and it'll be more maybe normalized. But still, I mean, look, if we're outside smoking and we walk by a family with little kids and stuff, it's just like it's still a little naughty. So we have to kind of follow by the rules a little bit. I know that that you guys are not liking that kind of stuff, but we're going to get there.
Let me throw this out to you. Since you're sitting in as the representative for MJ right now, which is fantastic. They needed your face to be providing positivity to them a long time ago. So let me throw this out there. Maybe we don't have MJBizCon in Vegas next year. Maybe we have it in New York that has very supportive laws that anywhere you can smoke cigarettes, you can smoke cannabis, and we don't have to try to convince Las Vegas. We tell Las Vegas, you just lost our business. We took it to New York, and this is the only way. I said this to MJBizCon years ago, that they should have used their might to really move the way Las Vegas treats smoking in general, rather than just try to find good, appropriate nights to have a conference. That if we have it in New York, they go, you know what? You guys probably make hundreds of millions of dollars off of the industry coming to town, and now we'll take it somewhere else.
I admire your enthusiasm, Dave, and yes, I do agree with you. Change doesn't happen overnight, but I think that yes, that's a great idea, and I support it 100%. And I'll be working with these guys through the next few months to bring on more heat with the culture here. You know, we'd like to do some things that really make some noise and show the real roots of the cannabis. I mean, it's not all about the industry of it. It's also about the culture of it. But this machinery, the software, the insurance, the banking, it all is part of it. And I think that being in Vegas allows us to stay in decent rate rooms, travel around the city. You have a lot of after parties happening around. It's a lot harder in Manhattan to do some of the things that we have done here. So I want you to just give me your arm. I'm going to twist it on your back. I want you to just agree with me, Dave, that we're going to do this Adam Dunn show at New Woo next year, so I can make sure that I have that locked and loaded.
But this is something I spoke about in years past about New Woo. MJBizCon could use their financial might right now with how many attendances they sell and all of this. There's probably a financial guy that could explain it better than I can. But in a nutshell, they would use their financial might and build something right attached to New Woo and have the conference out there and build a total other center outside of Clark County.
Yeah,
you know?
I got to tell you that we did do that this year. We had a big activation out there with many different, booths and everything set up. And everybody that did go out there was really kind of stoked on it and enlightened about it. I recommend that everybody goes by there and sees it. It's on the tribal land here in the city of Las Vegas, so it's really right here and travelable.
I've been there. I love it. We did Jack Harrer Cup there, right? We did it together.
Yeah, we did it together. Yeah, we had both the Jack Harrer teams here arguing this week.
Oh, really?
Amazing. Oh, yeah.
Harrer versus Harrer.
Oh, Harrer versus Harrer. That's like Spy versus Spy.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah. Just part of the drama of the whole thing. And I think that, again, you have really good points. And yes, New York should be a part of this whole thing. And, we'll push to kind of spread the love. I think for right now.
Well, you do a summer one in New York anyway would be better. So.
Yeah, it would be great. It would be really cool.
You don't want to be there in the winter.
It would be really cool. So look, I appreciate you guys having me on. I'm over here packing up. I got forklifts.
Oh, I'm glad you made time for us. It's awesome.
I'm honored to be on the show, bro. Anything for you guys, and again, I can't express how much Adam has done for me as a human and as a person in this culture, and everybody here on this set is very honored and blessed to be able to work with him.
I always like to just you're like one of the guys I go like, Jason Harris, protege. They go like, okay.
So let me just throw this out so that you could put the whisper about maybe summer in New York. We pick a weekend that has one or two financial holidays on the Monday or the Friday, and we do it in southern Manhattan so that people could stay in the financial district. Hotels would be cheaper than dirt, and everyone would be happy.
I love that. We're going to find a couple big fat sponsors to money this thing up and we're going to change some hearts and minds with the green.
It'll be right. It's right near your place down there, right?
My place down there is closed up.
Gone.
Recently, I've shut my doors here at the Las Vegas Dream Factory and moved all my studio to Maui.
Yeah.
I'm right by the beach in Kihei now, and really just cranking it up out there and doing a lot of different art class. And I still have a small space here that I do lots of my packing and shipping out of, and everybody can find my stuff at JeromeBaker.com. Go check me out on Instagram at Jerome_Baker. And again, man, I can't thank you guys enough for having me on. And
for sure,
I'd love to put aside some time with you guys where we can talk when I'm with the board of BizCon, and we can give them some of your ideas and give them your insight.
Oh, we spoke to Emily. We definitely give her ideas. We don't know if she listens, but do you still have the Adam Dunn Show guest suite on Maui for when we're traveling out there? Is that still available?
Absolutely. It's on the beach. It's got a blow-up mattress. There's no roof on it right now.
Nice.
Ah, yes.
No, I need power.
Thank you
I wear a
for coming on,
CPAP.
Jason. It's always so wonderful to see you.
Love
on
you,
here.
brother.
Cool. Love you guys, man. Thank you so much for having me, and look forward to being there next time.
Peace
Aloha.
out, man.
Peace.
Jason.
Don't forget, I bought my first Bob Snodgrass pipe from Bob and his wife at the Eugene Saturday Market.
Don't you forget.
1992.
Whatever you do,
Katie,
don't forget that.
You're
Katie.
going to forget that by
I just forgot it.
20 minutes.
I already forgot it.
Brendan, thank you for joining us and sitting through with us.
This
We're
has
going
been
to do some
spectacular.
ads.
Thank you, Brandon.
You're welcome anytime, except stop promoting other podcasts when you
I was
come
just
on.
going to ask if he wants to
Okay.
promote anything he would like to promote.
Not other
Brandon
podcasts.
Can absolutely.
The Magic
Yes.
Cup. Would your Magic
We
Cup?
would love
that
to.
you-
Is there anything you want to promote, Brandon?
No, I'm doing my thing. You guys, everybody knows where to find me already.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Will you say the name of your what
Baller.
you changed it to
Baller.
again? The full.
It's not
Crop
Butaki
science.
Earthworks
Full
anymore.
crop science. Yeah.
Full crop science.
Trademarked and everything
L.
now.
Full, 1L. Hell yeah.
You only need 1L.
Thank you for coming on, Brandon.
Thank you,
Good
Brandon.
to see you, sir.
I'll see you guys later.
I'll
Peace
see you
out,
in
man.
Barcelona again someday.
Barcelona.
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 Oh.
Oh, well, there you go. We didn't see Joey Vegas, though. That's the only person who didn't show up.
That's all
The
right.
main guy. Main guy.
Actually, all we needed was Jason Harris.
Jason
That
was
great.
spectacular.
That-
Yeah,
that
he
was a
gave us
surprise.
he gave us the real lowdown.
Yeah, for sure.
Gave us the real lowdown.
Culture's not dead.
Well,
Culture's not going anywhere.
Well, it's true. I mean, the thing is,
It
right,
is
like,
forcing people
it's
to
what
be
I said in the
creative.
thing. There's always going to be this, weed culture, and the thing's always going to be like this little layer on top. But the problem, and this is interesting too, because this is where, like, kind of how when this bill came up, all of a sudden everybody freaking out, rah! And then the people who were not freaking out, or the people who have been doing this forever, are just like, well.
But when did the argument become
whatever
culture
we
is
have
dead?
to change, we're going to change it when we have to change it, and whatever, it's like we'll make it work. And so there's already like I've seen these like super nerdy like lawyers that are on TV that were on YouTube that do like just weed stuff, and they're like showing the new loophole, which is clones, and it's like, see, there you go.
Yeah, but you've been doing that.
I don't
my
think
question
culture.
is,
He said, "Has the industry died?" And
But I don't think that's what
will
Adam
keep
was
the
saying.
Well, that's what the card says.
it says the industry or
Has-
the conference itself.
Nah, I just whatever. We watch it,
No,
read it next time. Actually look at the thing. But no, hey, I just threw it out there. It caused a little stir though. People got nervous.
Nice.
Like, no, it
Nothing
can't
wrong
be-
with asking a question, and I don't think the culture is gone. I think the way people forge business relationships.
Oh, I didn't finish what I was going to say. The difference is that now when this bill came out, you saw like, well, yeah, well, I was saying that the people who were not in it are going to bail out quick. You know what I mean? Same thing's going to happen with all of this. People who don't want to take that risk because they're
they just scared the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah.
they're exposed.
No new money is coming in now.
No.
That is everyone is frightened.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, they're gonna now.
If you
Everyone's
thought it was
gonna
hard
go.
to get paid before,
Yeah.
just wait till now.
Yeah. Everything will come to a grinding halt in regards to that, and unfortunately, innovation will be stymied. The same MSOs will keep spreading out and trying to,
Oh yeah, True Leaves
make
everywhere.
$2 by spending
True
$3.
Leaves and every doorstep.
What? Make $2 to spend $3? That's the corporate way. It just doesn't. It's not tenable. But you know what the beauty is? You could always come to Denver, Colorado, after next Friday, and you can come to Sohi Cafe,
You can
Taqueria,
come next Friday.
Well, yeah,
or
Yeah, be here.
just
after 2:30.
after 2:30.
Actually, it'd be better to have you here when she was here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Come on
so
Oh yeah.
Free food. No.
whoa.
I'm just going like on.
I'm the one that gives
I'm
away
going on
free
Getting
stuff
excited.
here.
Free. Come on.
You don't do it very well.
So we're figuring it
You're not
out.
convincing.
4300 West
Stand
Alameda,
around.
Sohi Cafe. Call that number. Ask Vinnie what's going on.
Is there?
We'll have it
Come
figured
see
out.
us.
You have a
Oh, yeah.
podcast
Wow, the phone
idea?
lines are really lighting up.
Hit up Vinnie. He'll do your podcast.
Sports ball
For a price.
No problem.
Sports ball on Thursdays. Come on
That's right.
down.
Thursdays and Fridays, live podcast. Come on down, Sohi Cafe.
Well, soon you should have your music thing. I would hope by Miss Juicebox herself, right? Stacy.
Oh.
She come on. She can do it. I know she can.
We love you, Stacy.
Sundays, a
We
little.
do.
It's perfect, dude. Like a rave Sunday fucking show. That's perfect.
I like
People
this
coming
idea.
down all, remember that rave back in It's like one of those shows.
If you are, just a shout out to our friends at from Grateful Drag. They're playing tonight at Cervantes.
Tonight
I know
and
they're
tomorrow night,
and
right?
tomorrow night. There's like just a few tickets left. Really helps them when they sell it out. So if you wanted to go see a great show,
Are you
can go
going
by
tonight or
Cervantes.
tomorrow?
I'm going to go tomorrow.
Gotcha.
I'm probably just going to stop by to say hello on the way home, maybe. But tomorrow I'm going to go to the show.
Hell
Heck
yeah.
yes.
I'm getting all
Get some
dragged
makeup.
up.
Get some makeup.
Oh
for
yeah,
us.
totally.
You
Going down 5 hours early to get done because
Yeah, you gotta
this
go to-
takes a while.
Yeah.
If we're gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can already see it.
really,
That's-
really, Mark, you're not even gonna try to go. No, Dave. No.
SoHiCafe.com.
We're down. We're all down.
Good things come to those who wait. SeedsHereNow.com. Buy cannabis seeds for 18 years of excellence, 70%. 70 plus what?
What's going on?
70 plus elite breeders and guaranteed satisfaction. And check out iwantclones.com.
So wait, let's
Future
just
of
say
cannabis
something a
clones
little
as
special
well.
about Seeds Here Now, especially as we're talking about the industry
Oh, breeder
shake-up.
of the month is Duke.
Yep.
This is the only company you should be buying seeds from. Okay, you don't just forget all the other copycats and whatever it is. You go to seedsherenow.com and just enter Dunn Deal. So you let Mr. Bean know where you heard about it. But the only other way to get Adam's seeds is to buy a cult jacket, which we'll get to at the end. But this is the way you go.
Flavor of the month is cookies. Check it out.
And if he's got Duke on there, you
And
know
Duke
he
is the
knows how
breeder of the
to
month.
I know. Look at that.
to
huh?
totally
Look at that.
to
We got some-
curtail a unicorn.
We got some deals going on for Duke stuff. And yeah. Hell yeah.
Seedsherenow.com.
I can't believe we didn't do a chicken beer fucking strain yet.
I was
So-
surprised about that too.
I know.
Yeah, I
right?
would've-
Yo,
Thank you so much for the
Yeah.
big bag of rings we have
That guy's showing up as a router.
from Yo Tips. I was talking to somebody today. I even said I've been using this product now for 3 or 4 years, and we've managed to avoid all of the illnesses that everyone is going to come back from MJBizCon
everybody's-
with, that they shared a joint with. You got to think about that.
Yeah,
When
they
you're
weren't there and we weren't there. So, phew, man, imagine
how much less cannabis was smoked because we weren't there.
that too.
But you should always use a Yo Tip because you have no idea where the person you're sharing a joint with was 5 minutes ago. It makes any pre-roll hit better. If you're a pre-roll company, you want to be talking to these guys. We love the branding they did on the rings for us. It got the Adam Dunn Show logo. So you go to yotip.com, you enter Dunn Deal at checkout, or you find them at Yo Products LLC on Instagram.
Ozocoffee.com. Oh, sorry.
Weed?
I stepped all over his sample, dude.
Oh, it's all right.
You're good, man.
Ozocoffee.com.
Party
You
guy.
go
Oh, he
Dunn
missed
Deal
coffee.
2025. You get 20% off all of your coffee. They really are the strain hunters of coffee beans. They travel around the globe. They forge relationships with farmers. The beans are roasted in Boulder. It's phenomenal coffee.
You'll get spoiled.
You
you
will.
will not be
I
disappointed.
found
Yeah.
it.
Ozocoffee.com. Dunn Deal 2025 is the code. No spaces for 20% off.
Build a soil.
.com.
Build a soil.
855-877-SOIL.
Don't even have to call now. You can just get online, pick out your products, put in Done Deal at the promo code, and get your discount, which
Nice.
is dope because for years we had to call it in, and that's an extra step.
And that fucks it up.
Yeah, you
sometimes.
know.
Without even knowing
You
it, these
know.
people are going to start eating.
But in general,
it.
any products you need, take a look at what they got, and you'll realize quickly that they have everything that everyone else doesn't have unless they carry
Yeah.
Build a Soil.
Unless they exactly.
If they have Build a Soil, then all of a sudden magically they have the products that they have. But in general, you can also get your fermented plant extracts from our buddy, the King of the Wooks, who will be going co-pilot with me to Cowboy Cup. It looks like.
Excellent.
So that's a perfect match.
That's a good match.
Oh yeah,
At no
This
point in
is
time
gonna
will
be
we be taking
great.
the wheel.
The wheels fall live.
exactly.
BuildASoil.com.
Kaya Cannabis.
We love these guys.
We love
do.
you
Thank
guys
you so much for your
much.
support. If you're in the Denver area, they have 2 locations on Jewel and Colfax.
Check
you go to
them out.
kayacannabis.com, comes up in Google Maps. You tell them you heard about it on the show. They're listening now. Thank you guys for your support. Really appreciate everything you guys do for the show. So if you're out there, Rec and Med, KayaCannabis.com.
Colfax and Jewel Avenue. Get the done deal.
Dabx.com. You enter Done Deal at checkout. You get 20% off anything in your cart. Right now, you'll get the Dabx Go and a cleaning kit for $159 shipped to your house. This is, in my opinion, the most amazing electronic dab rig you will ever own. For the price, you can own 3 or 4 of these for any of the competition out there. You can load it up, easy to clean, dabx.com.
Heart and Soil Project. Quality CBD products and cultivation services.
Tell them you want the Done Deal. I think it's 10, maybe even 20% off. It's amazing.
Brett will take care of you.
Yeah, Brett will take care of you. You go to Heart and Soil Project on Instagram. Tell them you heard about it on the show.
HeartandSoilProject.com. 14 or Boulder. Shout out to the...
I love the new website. You go to 14 or Boulder.
That's cute.
Check them out. Tell them you heard about it on the show. They're not doing any discounts right now for anybody, but the products are amazing, and they've supported the show for nearly 6 years. So we love you guys. Or, no, it's almost 7. So 14orboulder.com.
Grove Bags.
Grovebags.com. Tell them what you need. Just tell them the size of the bins you already have, and they will have a liner for it. The Terp Lock difference is true. I found another bag of weed that Adam had given me. I can't even tell you how many years ago, and it was actually still good to smoke. So,
nice.
Grovebags.com.
That's what it sounded like when you open the bag. It's very dusty.
That's a dot matrix printer. Holy shit.
Terpwipes.com/done deals. The only way to get the deal on a great product that helps you.
Adam was just over here cleaning.
I just cleaned all.
He just
I just
cleaned
the whole
I just
thing.
cleaned the whole wook. My little
I
wook
watched.
stand. I cleaned the whole wook stand up. I was all looking it up.
You know, you take a dab, you put
speaking
your
of
dabber
which,
down.
we didn't
it
talk
gets all
about the
sticky.
Terpwipes.com/done deal.
Dating.
We can touch on it after
Next
the
week,
ads.
you'll have King of the Wooks. We'll talk about it next week.
Oh, yeah, King of the Wooks.
Wook talk. Oh, you know
Oh,
what?
you guys are
You know
gonna
what I
have to
found in the back of my fridge?
Oh.
That CBN.
Yeah.
It's spectacular.
Yeah,
Back
it
of my
is.
fridge. I was like, what? Yeah.
It's so good.
Numbnutsco.com.
Stoked.
CBD infused nut butters delivered to your door. They have infused cinnamon almond butter, cinnamon, CBD infused peanut butter, and new Numbnuts sleep peanut butter with 1,500 milligrams.
Look at that.
CBD, and CBN.
$35 for
Check it out.
THC
It's
peanut butter.
spectacular.
JeromeBaker.com. We just
There
had
it
him
is.
on.
Yes, sir. If you want a classic piece, hit him up.
Student
if you're-
7.
If you happen to be in Maui, definitely hit us up and tell us you're in Maui.
There we
Link
go.
you up with
Become
the
part
master
of the
himself.
culture. Get a tube from one of
Yeah.
the originals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do bong hits again.
JeromeBaker.com.
Bring bong hits back. Make
I
bongs
do.
great again.
Maybe.
HolosHealth.org, Colorado
That's what it
MJ
needs,
cards,
make bongs
and
great
nationwide
again.
psilocybin
Red
microdose
ones.
therapy.
Yeah.
Get the done deal. Conbud.com, New York's finest weekend second chances.
Don't think Danny Danker will be there this Saturday.
Well, maybe he's flying back right now.
You think
Maybe.
he's really
That's
that,
why he
you think-
said at
you think
night.
he's that dedicated?
Oh, yeah,
He
dude.
might be.
He has to be there.
Hey, man, when you got to work a shift, you got to work a shift.
Oh, look at you, tough guy over here.
Whoa.
He showed up.
Whoa, this is a-
Attaboy, Rocky.
That's somebody who has 9 jobs
Right
now.
on, Rocky.
Hey,
You got a shift, you got to work it.
you work at that shift.
Unless you're calling out.
Southpaw. Southpaw.
Conbud.com.
Yeah.
If you're in New York, check them out. HortiTechDirect.com. Get a green
Oh, I can't
house.
believe
Get a
Come on.
greenhouse.
I can't believe he
Greenhouse.
bought a greenhouse. And I knew it.
Wow.
You called it. You called it.
That's funny. You
And
did call it.
It was like, really?
Yeah.
Okay, but
Get
if
a greenhouse.
if
These
you're
are
about to get
spectacular.
one, don't fuck around.
Well,
Get
but you
away.
know what? The greenhouse that guy bought
Yeah.
is dog shit.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
Exactly.
is dog shit.
Absolute.
So
He's gonna be getting another
he's
one
gonna when his starts to leak and everything, he will be like, Dave, Adam,
yes.
what's that place again? And we're gonna say HortiTechDirect.com.
That's right.
Okay, HortiTechDirect.com or 541-605-3555. That's a good prescription I have right now because that's fucking small.
Good job,
Holy
dude.
shit.
Where are you looking
Way to
at?
go.
You
See it?
No.
Right under there, Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 Pacific Standard
That's
Time.
pretty good.
That's
Right?
really good.
That's really
You like
good.
that?
I can
I-
see it pretty good, too.
Hey, shout out to I can't
shit.
forget
What's the
his
second part? I got
doctor's name.
What's the second part?
This show is worldwide.
I'll shout out my optimist.
851.
I envy vision.
Whoa.
No, it's 5 Parks Dental with Gary Partnow. Five Parks Dental in Arvada, Gary Park. Now you want to
Good
check
job.
him out? Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, Gary.
And get your cult jacket.
That's right. That's
Get
the
a cult
best way.
jacket.
Best
It's
way.
the
We
best
did
way.
have another cult member indoctrinated in blood, right? You told me that last week.
Not yet.
Oh,
In
can I
blood?
see a picture?
No picture.
individual thinking.
No
but
picture.
sometimes
That's blood.
I don't
an
like-
idea
I
comes
believe
No, it's the
Juicebox
color.
got one too.
Oh yeah, but
and before you know it,
Yeah.
whoops,
You're
you're
talking
yeah.
about this jacket right here, the red one?
That's the one. That's the one Mark has.
Do you?
No,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
have none of them.
He wears it at the
What?
playground.
I ain't got a cult jacket,
Oh, Mark.
and I get this one anyways.
Ah.
I like that blue
That's,
one. Let me see the red one. Can you
You
scroll
and
over that
Uncut are
red
on the
one?
same team.
No, please don't. Oh.
You and Uncut
Okay.
Bush, same team.
Oh yeah.
I like it. Get a cold
Actually-
jacket. You guys are all.
Actually, this is the one I get.
That's the only one.
I'd get the navy one.
You
No,
know
this is
what?
navy, not
Navy.
the black.
We
This is
need
the
to-
black.
The names
Oh.
have been changed.
We need to
That's
up
Canadian.
we need to up the reward here. It should be a pack of seeds and a signed headshot from Katie.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get a headshot. Katie, get a headshot.
Go get a headshot
Yeah.
now. Get a headshot over here.
Hurry up over here.
Jesus.
All right.
Katie
right,
will
people,
follow you on Instagram.
We're having a short night today, so there's not going to be Patreon tonight.
No Patreon tonight.
No, because we all got things.
Oh, we all have things.
about.
Oh,
to go.
shit. I can get home by the
Mark,
quarter.
no, Mark, we need to stay. HR needs to
Oh
have
yeah,
a
HR. We have
conversation
HR
with you.
meeting.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, HR meeting.
All right.
We have
Well,
We
new
love you
policies,
guys.
okay.
procedures.
Oh, wait. We're going to do the Wook thing next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're working it up.
That's
Look love.
perfect. Look at us.
You know what? Somebody's going to have to put some thought into it. Kelly, please. We need a dedicated internet where you can turn off the what. You're going to be
I have my
in.
own internet.
He has his
You
own
sure?
internet?
Yeah.
And he's just doing a Zoom call to me.
I have my own internet.
All right.
Star linked up. Don't you worry.
Sorry.
I'm going to link it
Anyway,
up.
No
thank
Kelly,
you,
no
everybody.
nothing.
Thanks for
Cowboy
coming
Cup.
with us, guys.
If you're in Tulsa, go to Tulsa and go to the Cowboy Cup.
Yeah.
And tell
Go to-
Daniel
go to-
you heard about it on the show.
That's right.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Okay.
Take us out, Vinnie.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Vinny.
ready?
Peace
Bye, guys.
and love.